fly, I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Savoring this moment. Is this our last goodbye? That we loved each other. I guess one of us lied. So please just pull away. I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed.
Yeah. Dub it up. We'll recap. Are we back? I think we're back.
I think we're good.
Audio issues there. We love a good scuff stream here, but might I go over? Welcome everyone. I am Bean Boy alongside Nightmare Rally, and together we're going to be casting our first series today. We had some congrats from Nightmare. Nightmare, what were you talking about?
I was just saying congrats to all the teams who made it. We had 8 teams, and 4 of them made the playoffs, and the last match matchup we had was a matchup to see who would make it into the playoffs. The two teams was Baba, the Buoys, and Shineki. So that was a really fun match to watch. I'm excited to see how the playoffs are going to turn out.
I know it's gonna be fun. That match was a fun one to watch. Both teams kept it kind of close going into their matchups, but Baba Buoys prevailed. And now it's 4 teams left remaining in this playoff format. Double elimination. We went over that it has a bracket reset vaguely, but we can throw it back over there, take a look, and run it back through and give some more information on that.
Yeah, so we pop up the bracket again. So basically, if you don't know what a bracket reset is, whoever's in the lower bracket, if they end up, or once they get to grand finals, if they win the first best of 7, they will have to then win a second best of 7 in order to take it over the person in the upper bracket finals. But whoever's in the upper bracket, if they win the first best of 7 in the grand final, then they just take the whole thing.
Yeah, and that's why bracket resets are a thing. They have to prove that you winning in the final is not a fluke kind of thing. So it's definitely something cool and something fun to watch for, because teams that come from lower brackets sometimes come with a lot of energy and a lot of momentum moving into their matches. So they can sometimes just make up for it and make up for their losses they had, or the one loss they had, and make it all the way back to the finals.
Yeah, and I don't know if any of you guys watch RLCS much, you probably saw that the last major actually ended with a bracket reset. Vitality ended up taking the whole major in a bracket reset. Bracket resets are just super fun to watch for everybody. And we'll see if we get one of those tomorrow night in the playoffs. But tonight we're going to be starting up the bracket, and we're going to be starting with Doug Esports and Knife to Meet You as the first match.
Yeah, and a quick thing to mention too, because you did brush over it, but a lot of people watching right now, we are actually splitting this playoffs into 2 days. Friday today is going to be 3 matchups, all best of 7. We're going to see all the teams play today, and 2 of the teams going to fight each other to see who is the first team eliminated out of playoffs today. But right now, like you mentioned, we'll talk about this Doug Esports and Knife to Meet You squad. Both teams really, really strong. I mean, this Knife to Meet You squad has dominated a lot of threes matches, and that's why they've made it this far. You know, winning these threes matches is kind of how you push yourself, right? You're playing a majority of threes matches, so if a team's really good at threes, often most they will win a series like that, and that is how Knife to Meet You got here in the first place. And it's a little different from Kali's team. Kali's like one of the best ones players in this Discord, in this tournament, and so his ones matchup is almost always a win for them. So they can live to lose a threes match or two if they can pull it out in the twos and threes, and that's what they've done before. That's how they've won some of their games. So I'm definitely curious to see if the ones team is going to pull it out in threes against a team that is really good at threes. What is your thoughts on that?
I mean, you covered everything really well, but I just wanted to add one thing: is now that it is a best of 7, we do have a chance that there could be 2 1v1s, which could
There
make this
could
very
be.
interesting. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
have I think would it be 5? No, not 5 3v3. How many 3v3s would it be?
Four.
4?
It would be
4
four
3v3s. Yeah,
3v3s, and then the chance to throw it in of either 2 1v1s or 2 2v2s.
yeah. Depending on if the teams are like, if it's back and forth, we get to the game 7. That'll be how it plays out. But
Yep, yep. And then game 4, might I add, because we are in a best of 7 format, which is different than what we've done the past few weeks with this best of 5s that we played, um, is game 4 is always going to be whatever game 2 isn't. So if a team picks 2v2, game 4 is going to be a 1v1. If game 2 is a 1v1, then game 4 will be a 2v2. But, however, game 6, it can be both. It still depends on the team that loses game 5. So it's all open chance still for that, I'm pretty sure here. And I don't know. I think we might be seeing quite a few ones matches this time around in this best of 7, because we know Holly likes to win those ones, and Knife to Meet You wins the threes. So I think it's really going to be close. It's going to go game 6 or game 7, in my opinion. It's going to go the distance, and it's going to be a fun matchup.
yeah, I agree. I'm really excited to get this touch started. So why don't we just go ahead and start it up?
Oh
All the
yeah,
teams are in. Let's get this first match going.
I agree. And what a day it is. first match of the tournament. I'm excited to be here. I hope you're excited to be here, and I hope everyone watching is excited and ready to see these two teams battle right now on the kickoff. CG and Lin hitting the kickoff. Kali winning it strong, and Louis following behind him. Pass from Kali. This could be a good shot from Louis, but no, it's away. And now it's Decibel's turn to make an offensive push, saved by Kali, landing in CG's lap, but he actually fumbles it. This could be another chance for a Knife to meet you, but no one was ready to follow. And CG taking everything he can up the court, a bump in the back half onto Arya, almost leaving an open net.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of pressure so far from Doug Esports right off the 30-second mark. As CG almost got it past him and got the goal. But here we have Louis looking to push up, but Lin's there to clear it out. And looks like Holly's going to be able to take it. 37 boost in the tank. Not able to do much on the wall, but he's able to get it mid to his teammate Louis. But Louis gets denied by Decibel. Now Decibel going for the double touch off the wall. Misses it, but Arya's there to the pass to Lin. Just off the side. So close. Now we got Kali pushing out for the counter attack. Louis going up for an aerial play. No one's up to beat him. But he gets denied by Decibel. Over to CG. Now Lin looking to get it to his teammate in the corner. Not able to connect. Now Arya hitting up to the backboard. CG misses the clear. Decibel with the shot. Top left corner. Beautiful shot. Unfortunate miss from CG leading to that goal. But great play so far.
Yeah, unfortunate backboard coverage there from CG, and Kali's not quick enough to read that ball. Decibel in a great position to make a fast touch and open this first match with their first goal of the series about a minute and a half into this match.
We have Kali going off the wall again, looking to go for a solo play. But now CG's going to try to clean it up. Lin goes to the 50. Now Arya, 0 boost, trying to push it downfield, get some pressure for his team. Kali's clearing it away to Louis. Louis got full boost in the tank, passes it off to CG. CG's getting denied by Lin. And now Knife Timichi's really turning up the pressure here, keeping it on the green half of the field. We got Decibel hitting off the wall, going for the double. Now CG's going to be able to turn it around, maybe get some pressure for Doug Esports. CG hangs on the ball, gets it past one, and Louis there for the shot.
What a misplay there. I think Knife to meet you, Lin actually touched it over to CG, and CG just gets a simple backflip right over Arya and allows Scrubs to take the shot, an open net, and tie this series up.
Very good back and forth play from both teams so far. And if this continues with the series, we might actually end up seeing a best of 7. But oh no, another unfortunate miss from CG. And I think he's just going to have to figure out a little bit more on defense here, because his team's doing really good with pressure. But looks like both of Knife Timichi's goals have been from a mistake from CG. So hopefully he's able to regain and figure that out, and then it'll be really good for Doug Esports.
Yeah, if CG can start just securing a few small touches here and there to help maintain a good defense for this Doug Esports squad, I don't see them losing this game. Their pressure's been really strong, and almost another play there going off the back of Arya. He got a great save in the net, but a pass here from Scrubs to Kali. Kali on 0 boost. Nothing's happening there, and Decibel gets a great clear out to midfield, trying to preserve anything on defense. Lin getting another touch, allowing time. Both players now pretty sure with full boost. Arya gets a great read and a pass to Decibel. Decibel can't find it over 3, a triple commit though. The pressure is on for this Doug Esports team, and Knife to meet you is continuing to throw punches. CG though, the strong touch out and a great chance for a pressure. Holly with a shot into the net. Great play there, and what you need to see from this Doug Esports squad.
Yeah, that was a great passing play from Doug Esports. Looks like CG passed it off to Louis. Louis hits it up to the backboard, and Kali's just there to get the clear off, or dunk Decibel's clear off the backboard. Now we have another kickoff, 2-2. 2.5 minutes left, so half the game remaining to play. Looks like the kickoff's going to go right to Louis. See if he's able to turn it around. Louis going off the ceiling, gets a clear past 1. Dunks 2, gets it up to the backboard. Might have a shot for CG. CG not quite able to connect. Now Kali trying to keep pressure, goes for the corner read. Gets a touch off the backboard. Louis there to take the shot. Just gets denied by Arya. Now CG trying to keep the pressure. Kali looking for the 50 on Lin, doesn't quite reach it. Now Arya's in a little bit of an awkward spot, but Decibel's able to save him. Decibel looking to pass it out to Arya. But Kali's there to intercept. Now we might have Kali going for a shot just off the post. Now CG looking to get pressure for Doug Esports, and Doug Esports is doing a really good job of keeping it on Knife to meet you's side.
Yeah, this pressure is really strong by Doug Esports this game, and it's kind of how they've gotten their points and also gotten scored against them. We've seen this Knife to meet you squad as they're kind of doing right now. counterattacks is how they play, making smart touches on defense to get them in a better offensive position. And that could be another goal, but a great touch by Scrubs, saving his team, keeping the game tied. Both teams are still a little awkward here, but Louis gets a great touch out, maybe another follow-up. Back pass to Lin. Lin taking his time now, not getting a touch he wants or a play he wants. And this could be leave Collie in a great position, but I think both squads looking low on boost and trying to find anything they can to get back into this offensive position.
CG's going to be popping up for an air dribble, trying to get some more pressure for Doug Esports once again. Collie with the whiff, but Louis there to pass it over to him. Collie's going for the bump on Lin. And now Collie's probably going to challenge here, go for the 50, slow down Lin from going toward his net. Now CG looking to hit it over to Louis. Gets intercepted by Decibel. Arya going for the clear. Arya doesn't seem to have boost, so we'll see. Collie's going to take it. Collie taking it toward midfield. Decibel's there to pinch it with him. Now Louis going on for the clear, but he's got no boost. Gets the mid boost though, and looks like one of the Knife to Meet You people pass it right over to Lin. Or Louis, I mean, and Louis is able to capitalize off the field. Gets the shot.
Oh my. And kind of a sneaky shot there. I don't think Arya or Lin were ready for Louis to just continue to follow that ball to the ground. And it's crucial because we're looking at 24 seconds left on the clock, and Dougie Sports looking up in this first matchup. Collie getting a 50. And now someone's going to have to follow here. CG, he's a little slow to the ball, which allows Arya to boom it up the field. Time is ticking. Is this Knife to Beat You squad going to get a goal here?
Yeah, and this is very crucial for Knife to Meet You. I'm assuming if the scoreline stays the same, Knife to Meet You is probably going to go for the 2v2 in the next match. And there we have it. Doug Esports takes the win in the first 3v3. So yeah, I would be really surprised if Knife to Meet You picks a 1v1. So I think we're going to see a 2v2 from them. Try to gain some momentum, maybe take the win in that, and going into the next 3v3.
Yeah, they really want this 2v2. I mean, Collie has played once all tournament, and there it is. Decibel confirming what we were believing. The twos is coming out, and I think we're going to see Decibel and Arya versus Louis and CG.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid, what's it called? Prediction on the players. Collie versus Lin is a very probable 1v1 that will be happening. So we're going to go ahead and hop into this 2v2 in just a couple seconds here. And I'm really curious to see if Knife to Meet You is able to take the dub on this and get some pressure going into that second 3v3 match.
Yeah, I think we need to see something here. I mean, their counterattacks, like I said, are strong, but if we can see some of that controlled play, forcing some offense on this Dougie Sports team, maybe taking their time a little bit, they might be able to catch Dougie Sports in some bad spots on defense, as we saw with some CG mishaps. If they can somehow continue to do that against any of the players, goals will come, and I think it is time for this 2v2 matchup to start. What is your thoughts here going into this?
Honestly, I think Knife to Meet You they're probably gonna take this. My best definitely a Knife to Meet You, and that'll be a lot of momentum for them going into the 3v3. But we'll see if Louis and CG are able to get the upset here.
Yeah, and here we are off kickoff. CG getting a kickoff past Lin, or past Decibel. My apologies. But Louis allowing time for CG to maybe make a touch. Decibel went quick. He knows that CG can sometimes be a little slow to touches, so the speed is what's going to have to help them get this matchup into their own hands. But Louis trying to dice up his game, take it slow, take control, but Decibel not having it, forcing a 2v1. But Louis with a great clear and a backboard touch almost to himself. He fakes it away, and he's leaving it for CG. CG throws it right back in Arya, and this could be another, again, quick attack for this Knife to Meet You squad.
And we're already seeing a lot of physical play from both teams coming out in this 2v2. Might be an open net. Arya's able to clear it away, though. Louis looking to hit it off the wall. Might actually go in. Decibel's able to get the save. CG might be there to capitalize, though. Arya's going to clear it out. CG gets the bump, though. Now Arya hitting it over to CG. CG gets some boost. Looking to go for the air dribble play. Might pass that off to Louis.
Maybe the pinch.
Louis gets that shot.
Oh.
It's just off the corner. Now Arya, full boost. Decibel trying to go for the bump. Arya's going to take it up in the air. Louis dodges the bump and gets the save. It's like Louis also able to get that boost. Might turn things around for Doug Esports, but Decibel's going to pop it up to the backboard, make it really awkward for Louis, and that's a goal from Decibel.
Yeah, just a great goal there. he knows that Louis in an awkward spot when you see him kind of go for that squishy save. And just getting around one man there, or even forcing a 50 sometimes, will just lead to almost a definite goal. And they did there. Going up 1-0. We're going to have to see something right now from this Doug Esports squad to maybe clap back, show that they can still fight this 2v2 matchup. Because so far, it's seemed a lot of pressure on this Nice to Meet You squad.
And here we have Arya stealing the boost. Now Decibel taking it up the wall. Might be able to get a pass down to Arya here. Louis the only one back in net. Louis able to get a great air dribble out, though. And Arya with the 50. Louis beats him, though, and then Decibel's grabbing some boost, trying to clear it away. Arya's there. Might have a free shot on net. Louis just can't reach it on time.
Yeah, and just again catching off guard. A great call for Decibel to boom that. He sees Arya in a position to cut the ball, get a one tap into that net. And Louis just doesn't have enough boost to get all the way back in time to save that one.
Almost another goal from Decibel right off the kickoff. And Arya's going for the
For the
shot,
goal
and
there.
there it is. Yeah, that kickoff was really unfortunate for Doug Esports, right toward their net right away. And then, yeah, no boost remaining for the two Doug Esports players. Arya's able to get a free shot on net there. Now 3-0, 3 minutes left. Definitely enough time for Doug Esports to come back. But with the pressure that Arya and Decibel have against them, I'm not really seeing that happening right now.
Oh yeah, and they had that cool kickoff there that really helped them. But now we're going to have to see something from this Doug Esports squad. And Louis, the man that's been doing it in their 2v2 matches, trying to make something here. Decibel with a great play. A good save by Louis. And now it's CG's turn. CG on the sidewall, getting one touch out. He doesn't have a follow. It's just a boom away to Decibel. Now Louis, he's the one on the wall. Off the ceiling, and a shot into that sidebar. Right into the net. And a great potential chance to mount a comeback against this Nice to Meet You 2v2 squad.
That's exactly what we needed to see from Doug Esports. Beautiful shot off the ceiling from Louis, and just trying to get some momentum back. Maybe he and CJ are able to take this back into their hands. Looks like a double kickoff there, 250s. No one left with boost, but Decibel's going to get to the ball first. Decibel's going to go for a ceiling shot of his own. CG misses the clear, but Decibel thought he was going to get it. It's a misread from both players. Now Louis might have an opportunity against Arya. Gets it past him. And CG going up for the read. Touches it down, but Louis not able to get the shot. The actual might be in from Decibel. And Louis just barely not able to make it to some of these saves this game. I think if he was just rotating just like two milliseconds faster and like 2 of these goals, so unlucky.
Yeah, those are the ones you want back, but you can't get back in this matchup. You just have to keep your head up, keep moving. It is a best of 7, so you can play your heart out in further games, as Game 2 is not do or die yet. So we should see them hopefully settle in, try all they can in these 2 minutes, maybe get some comeback here as Louis gets a great boom. Decibel's up for this one, controls a touch to his backboard, and he still has boost. Ready for Arya's play, but Louis again forcing this offense. He gets a fake on Arya, and he actually gets it over the net, but not where he wanted. Now it's CG's turn on this backboard, but Decibel, simple clear out. He gets a flip reset, almost over Scrubs. That could have been bad for this Doug Esports team, and it could have mounted to more goals, but CG making a great touch. An unfortunate miss there again by him, though. And now Louis getting a touch. It's a 50 down. Is it going to go in? It is. Louis, great play, forcing a 1v1 with Arya on their back line, and it allows him to just get a simple touch right into the net. And now a minute 30 on the clock. What are you thinking, Nightmare?
I'm thinking Doug Esports might actually be able to come back here. Louis is doing a really good job of keeping that offensive pressure. Like, as soon as Decibel missed, he was able to get on that ball, but it looks like CG's going to have a whiff of his own. And Decibel's going to hit it off the wall, but it's not quite in the direction he wants.
Everyone's
might have an open shot from CG. Louis almost gets the dunk, but Decibel's able to clear it away. Arya now going toward the net. Decibel going for the demo on CG. Sorry. Now CG's going up for the ceiling shot, though.
Oh, he's getting frisky.
He gets it past one. Louis might have a shot, but Arya just beats him. Now Decibel in a 1v1 against CG, but Louis was chasing him, making it really hard for him to do anything with the ball. And now there's a lot of pressure from Louis here. Looking to get some boosts and keep it on the Knife to Meet You half. They have 45 seconds to score 2 goals. So he needs to do all that he can to get another goal in here pretty quick in order for his team to have a chance to win this 2v2.
definitely possible for the squad. They have so much talent on their team. CG's gonna go up for it there. He does get the miss, but it's still leaving Decibel in an awkward play. Arya going for a demo, but he
Oh,
actually
two
gets
demos.
the demo on a CG. What an interesting lineup there with those demos. I was not expecting that, but could leave Dougie Sports in a great spot. And CG's in an awful spot, unfortunately. Allows for just time to bleed off this clock, and Knife to Meet You is going to take game 2 as they wanted with this 2v2 squad.
Yeah, series score now 1-1. Looks looking like to be a great series so far. So yeah, game 4 will be that 1v1, and we're gonna have a 3v3 first. And I'm curious if Knife Tamichu is gonna take that pressure that I have from the 2v2 now, or momentum, I should say, bring it to that 3v3, because that last 3v3 was a really close match. So Knife Tamichu can definitely take it if they're in the right headspace.
Yeah, they had some smart plays there and some smart cuts, and I think we're going to continue to see that counterattack play that we've seen all playoffs or all regular season, might I add. This team is really strong, as I've mentioned. These counterattacks, their game sense, they're just really smart team, one of the smartest in this tournament. So I'm excited to see if they can add some offense. They had some great demo plays there. Kind of helped them get into the position they were to win that twos matchup, and we might see a little server reset here. I'm curious what everyone's doing here. I think
Yeah, looks like we're doing a
might have
server
some lag
reset.
issues, some things. So we're taking our time.
Yeah,
No biggie.
Arya had 300 ping that game, so maybe he'll have a
Yeah.
little bit less going in this next one.
Yep.
But
Yep.
living across the
Yep.
world, it's not always easy to have lower ping on
It
these
is
servers.
not easy at all. Alrighty, and now waiting on the players. Game 3, this 3v3. Are we going to see Dougie Sports or Knife to Meet You here step up? What are you thinking?
Honestly, I think Knife to Meet You might actually be able to take this one. They had a lot of good physical play in the last 2v2 game. And if they're able to carry that through and utilize the physical play in this 3v3, they might actually take this one right here. Oh, looks like one of the players wasn't in yet. I'm going to give him a couple more minutes. Or seconds, I should say.
Yep,
And there we have
and
it.
there
All the
we
players
go.
are in. Here we go.
We
Now we
are
can get this
witnessing
3v3
game
started.
3. Exactly, sir. And I think you might be right here. Both these squads strong in 3v3. And it's looking like maybe from that 2v2, like you said, a chance for Knife to Meet You to have this momentum, take it back, and take this 3v3 as Decibel. Great touch on that sidewall, allows a 50 and maybe a shot from Lin. Lin going for a double tap, a pass to mid to Arya. It's down, but Louis not having it. He slots it off his backboard, and he's going to try to follow, but he has no boost. He probably went for that mid boost, and it leaves Kali in an awkward spot. A slow drip into the
Oh,
net and a starting goal for this Knife to Meet You squad could potentially snowball into a win here.
yeah, Louis was so close to being able to make that save. That would have been a really good save, pinching it off the post there, but just not able to make it. It's a very good goal from Knife to Meet You here. Now Lin going for the kickoff, gets a good 50,
The
but
demo.
CG's gonna be able to get some pressure. CG looking to pinch it mid, but Decibel denies it. Brings it over to the wall. Now Louis going up for the touch. Looks like Lin's gonna just clear this out. Decibel's there for the redirect. Oh
Oh,
my
what?
gosh! Almost a top corner redirect from Decibel. That would have been an amazing shot to see go in. Quite unfortunate the way that bounced off the crossbar. Here we have Decibel going for another shot of his own though, and now Lin gets it under one, but Louis there to save it. And Knife to Meet You looking like they're having a lot more pressure this game than they did in the first 3v3.
Oh, and I can't agree more.
Oh, there
CG
we
getting a
go.
miss, and like you mentioned, that pressure amounted, and CG unfortunately falling off first. He gets a miss flip, and Arya's in a great position. Follow up on that ball, shoot it right to the middle of the net, and go up 2-0 in the series. Now we're going to have to see them continue to keep this pressure on. You don't want to fall off here. And will we see it on this kickoff? Arya gets a great play over to the sidewall, but Kali now keeping it to his side and to his team as Louis is up. He gets the dunk and maybe allowing Kali to get the boost and get a 50. He does. No Knife to Meet You member is able to make a play, and this could be another shot, but Louis,
Oh no!
he actually bumps it away. And now Knife to Meet You making it out of here with another 50 off the top of the car of this Dougie Sports squad, but plays are coming back and forth. It's kind of like boom ball. Teams doing all they can to get onto this ball. A miss by Arya. And I think this speed is starting to crumble both of them.
Yeah, both teams looking really awkward on offense and defense. As we just saw, Doug Esports were all driving like side by side. You never really want to be doing that in Rocket League 3v3, but they were able to regain and figure it out. But here we got Louis taking the boost from Arya. Now Colley's able to pop it away. Colley's gonna look to clear this away from his own half, but Decibel gets a shot. Louis passing it over to Colley. Colley now with the shot just off the post. And man, if Doug Esports is able to just turn these shots from post to just like going a couple inches to the side, I could see them definitely taking this match home.
Yeah, and if I could shoot my shots a little cover to the side, I'd be SSL, but you know, you can't have that sometimes. So we're going to have to see a direct shot. We do see one there from Decibel getting a save onto that shot from this Doug Esports squad. He is not wanting to drop a goal, and he's actually trying to get a counterattack there. He's all over this pitch, and he is putting his heart on the line for his team.
Yeah, very close goal. And honestly, this game, like, if the posts were 2 inches wider, I wouldn't be surprised if the score line was like 5-4 or something right now. Like, so many shots, just barely missing the net going off the post. Louis looking to get a shot of his own, and it goes right past
what?
Decibel. Looks like a little bit of a misplay from Decibel there, leaving Louis to get a free shot on net. 1-2 with 2 minutes left, and this game honestly feels like it's been a lot more action than just three goals so far.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Decibel. We might have seen Laggable come out there. But just an unfortunate read. You kind of have to move on. And they do hear a great kickoff. Decibel going for the shot. He is mantling this pressure on offense this match. And he's going to continue here with a cut. Holly gets a miss, and it's going to leave CG in an awkward spot to make a touch. But now Arya passing to Lin. Lin going to have to go for a second touch. He does, but it's beat out by Scrubs. And Arya, third man back. A touch to Colley and a pass. But the counterplay from this Knife Dimitri squad is so good that they can't get scored on when it is on their terms.
Now, CG's looking to hit that off the wall to get to one of his teammates, but Decibel's able to intercept it. Now, Arya going for the shot, but Louis there to save it. Now, Louis has to follow this up, try to get it out of his own half. Looks like he's going to pass it over to Colley. Colley, unfortunate side flip there. CG's left alone to face Arya. Arya gets it over him, but Colley just gets back in time, pops it up to the backboard. Almost gets the air ball out, but Louis is able to clear it away. Now, CG, unfortunate whiff. Louis bumps the offender away, though. Now, they might have a little bit of opportunity for a counterattack here after that bump. So they're going to clear it over to Decibel. Decibel looking to turn it around. Knife Dimitri has an opportunity on net here. Gets a demo on Colley. Might have some pressure here from Knife Dimitri. Gets a pinch. Oh my gosh. Arya just hit an astral pinch off the sidewall. What is this?
You know, I think they always say lag is bad, but, you know, I think he's actually cheating there on that one. 260 ping. That one probably went 190 miles an hour on the net on his screen, but we will never know. Great shot from Arya, though, on that one.
Yeah, I honestly, I've never seen one of those in a real game before. I've just seen them on, like, clips and stuff like that. But amazing shot from Arya. Now, Lin might be able to get a shot of his own, but he's going to leave it. Arya gets an open net. 40 seconds left. Knife Dimitri's really done a really good job of turning this game around. Or not game series around, as I should say. After losing that first 3v3, they've really stepped it up in the second one.
Yeah, and now this is what they want. They outlasted this Doug Esports squad in this 3v3. 2 goals coming in the last minute there. And it's almost looking over for this Doug Esports squad. We're going to have to see some quick punches thrown here. And it's going to start with Colley's boom onto the back wall. But Lin controlled, not being phased. He gets a great touch on that back wall. And a double commit. That chance for this Doug Esports squad is right now. And it is from Colley, the captain himself, getting the shot and trying to mantle this comeback for this Doug Esports squad.
A very clean double tap from Colley. They have 20 seconds left, and we'll see how this kickoff turns out. But depending on how this kickoff goes, we might have a comeback from Doug Esports here. So this is a very crucial kickoff for them. It looks like it's going to go right over to Louis. Louis is going to have to do a lot here to get the goal with 15 seconds left. Not able to get it, though. Now Decibel's going to clear it away. Colley's able to hit it away, but Lin's there. Now Arya's in a bit of an awkward spot, but with 5 seconds left, it's looking like Knife Dimitri's going to take this one.
Yeah, that Doug Esports squad, unfortunately, could not mount enough pressure in these last few seconds to get a few goals ahead and maybe tie it up again. The Knife Dimitri squad has outlasted them finally, and we kind of saw it there. We predicted that this Night to Meet You squad would come back, but I'm also not surprised that Doug Esports played solid. Both these teams are great in threes, and now it is time to see a 1v1. Or
Yeah,
maybe
going into this. Oh, what's up?
I don't actually know the rules yet, but it's looking like Decibel
So
said
this
get
one,
into their twos, but I don't
no,
know.
this one is guaranteed to be a 1v1. I think
Okay,
he's just
that's what I
saying
thought.
that. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
thought. He's throwing me off.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, going into this 1v1, this is a very close series, and right now the series score is 2-1 Knife to meet you. But sad to say that Doug Esports is like definitely winning this 1v1 based on Colley's results. And just being a very good 1v1 player overall, I can't see him losing this one.
Yeah, this is a great time to just go to the bathroom, everyone, if you want a break. I think we're just gonna see a 20-0 game here from Kali. No offense to the boy Lin, but a lot of offense to this Kali squad, as he is very strong, and I am rooting for Lin, I must say. But Kali is the bigger man in ones, unfortunately, and I think we're just gonna see some dominance here.
I mean, Colley gets possession right away, but Lin's able to clear it off of him. Now Lin actually might have a first opportunity on net. Going up for the area play. Oh, fakes it. And Colley dunks him. Now Colley is the open shot on net. It just gets in right off the pinch off of Lin. Super unfortunate play there for Lin, but a great pinch from Colley. And there we have it. Colley's able to get that first goal. And we'll see if Lin's able to turn it around at all.
Yeah, and the game sense of the ones there, knowing to cut quick. It's a great play by Kali. We're gonna have to keep seeing Lin do what he can to win these kickoffs, but Kali gets the boost pad at mid. Lin controlling all he can, but it leaves an open net against himself as he was unable to stay on the ball and get boost. Just another strong game sense play by Kali there.
Yeah, Colley seeing that Lin was just like a couple inches away from the ball, and he was just able to take it right away from him. Now you have another kickoff. The kickoffs have been pretty strong from Lin, and as I say that, Colley's gonna get a kickoff goal. Of course, you got the caster
Caster curse.
curse. Caster curse on Lin right there. I would
I
just say
never
these
cast
kickoffs have
curse.
been strong, but looks like Colley's gonna turn it around.
Yeah, it's normally whenever I cast Decibel's making the curse, but it must be my casting partner that always makes the curse, I guess. So you've
So
fallen
you're
into the
the
curse
curse.
there. I am the curse. I am the caster's curse. Exactly. We might see another goal here from Kali. He shoots it a little too far, but it has so much time in Lin's corner. He jumps over Lin's demo,
Oh.
and Lin flying all over the place as Cully maintains composure, not getting phased by that demo, and faking out Lin's touch to score another goal really fast off the bat there.
Yeah, and I would just like to go over one thing real quick. After this game, we're gonna have pretty much like a reset. Like the series is almost gonna reset. It's gonna go down to a best of three, basically starting from game one with that same format of whoever loses that 3v3 is gonna be picking between 2v2 and 1v1. Which honestly, if Doug Esports loses the 3v3 of Arya, or if Knife Dimitri is able to take it, then we're probably gonna have a best of seven matchup
Oh yeah, and I kind of predicted game
or game
6 or game
seven.
7 is where this matchup's gonna end. And wow, a little backflip touch from Kali slides it right into a pocket where he can score past Lin. Strong shots. I mean, it doesn't amaze me. It doesn't. I should say, it amazes me to see Kali play these ones matchups. It's fun to see inside of a ones player's mind as they're continuing their dribble plays and playing and using their boost to the best potential they can almost.
Yeah, and one thing I'm just noticing, I don't know, I didn't see this earlier, but Colley is pretty much the only player that I've seen wearing an antenna. Very interesting here. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, confirmed. He's actually not a good ones player. He's a bot. He's using an antenna.
Oh, he's gonna get another goal on Lin. 6-0, not even halfway through the game. Still got 3.5 minutes remaining. And it looks like you might be right with that 20-0 score line. We'll see if Colley's gonna keep ramping up the goals or if he's gonna slow it down here and just let the time run out. So
Yeah, and to everyone that I said could go take a bathroom break, and you're back already, it's time now to go grab some snacks, get a refresher, wait for the next matchup in the series, because Kali is just the automatic win for ones, and we're gonna just have to see how the next 3 matches play out to see what squad really comes out on top.
Oh, then here we have a goal from Lin, though. Still more than half the game remaining, so if Lin's able to work a miracle, he might be able to come back. But Collie being 5 goals up, Collie also has that 3 minutes to score 5 more goals, or 6 more goals, we should say. So,
He's got all the time in the world.
yeah.
Let's see him do it. I want to see 5 kickoff goals right here in a row.
From
Not
Collie?
Collie, not from Collie. Yeah, no.
Oh, Collie messed
Unfortunate.
up his
Oh,
weight
but a
match,
mistouch
though.
by Collie. There we go. There we go. Okay, Lin, here we go. A little
Oh.
pop. He's got full boost, though. They both have full boost. We're going to have to see who can outduel each other here. Maybe a demo from Collie. He might have overcommitted. This is Lin's chance. 30 boost, but no flip. Oh, he gets a flip
Oh!
reset. Oh
Lin!
my god. Peak on Collie. Show him what's up.
Now Lin's able to bring it back to a 4 goal. That's still more than half the game remaining. Lin actually might have his comeback arc here. But one thing I just wanted to point out by watching Collie, like, it's just amazing how he's able to keep the pressure with 0 boost. I'll see Lin sitting there with 100 boost, and Collie's just doing a great job.
Oh my.
And even there, Lin had full boost, but he gets the demo, almost gets the save. But
Oh no.
man, Collie's just doing a really good job, even when he doesn't have boost, being able to get it past the defender, and that is just very difficult to do in Rocket League. So it's really impressive to see.
It's just quick attacks. It's crazy how fast he can get to the ball on the ground. He's I don't know. He's so used to it, right? So it's difficult for Lin to do anything different to get Collie out of his comfort zone other than a flip reset. But that demo and a double
the double demo.
the toxicity's coming out. I love it. Getting Collie's head, try to rip him apart. Maybe take this game back into your own hands, Lin. I love to see that.
Yeah, Lin's doing a really good job here. 3-7. Definitely not going to see that 20-0 anymore. As Lin's been able to turn this game around just a little bit. But Collie, again, as I say that, Caster's curse must be
Unfazed.
real.
Unfazed,
Collie
man.
will get a goal right away, right after I'm talking about Lin.
And this dude's all in his own world. He's got music
Look at
on.
it,
And
is
he's
that
probably
touch?
playing with his eyes closed. I swear to God. Like, I don't know.
All right, let's see if Lin's able to do anything on this kickoff. Bring it back to a 4-goal game. Now Lin does get possession off of it. Looks like he's going to hit it away to Collie, and Collie's going to have an open net, but Collie misses
but
it
he
off
might
the
have
right
missed.
post. Now here we have Collie again with 0 boost, looking to get the mid. Lin's going to push him. Now Lin going to his own corner. Might be going for an aerial play, but Collie's going to go up to deny it. Collie whiffs, and now Lin has an opportunity. Just Lin's a little bit awkward, not much boost. Collie's probably going to get a goal here. Gets it past him, and yep, Lin's just going to go AFK while Collie gets the double tap.
Unfortunate there by Lin. You know, it's he goes up with that ball off the start, and you got to be thinking to yourself, I got to land pretty well with this one, or else. Unfortunately, it's just a throwaway to Collie, and it was there. Collie, a great read again. Staying on, he gets a beat to the boost, and a quick touch over Lin, but Lin maybe with a chance. Boots it into his own corner. Collie keeping boost control. Gets a cut. A great cut there by Collie, almost getting past Lin. Doing what he can in a fake. What was that?
It's like Collie's going for some physical play of his own here. Lin with 0 boost. Collie's just going to pop it over him. Lin's able to get the save, though. But Lin getting very boost starved. 50s it away from Collie. And he gets the full boost. Might have an opportunity. 50s it past Collie. Well, Collie's able to get it past Lin, actually. Correct myself there. But Lin's able to get the boost. Collie's going to take a shot. But Lin with full boost is able to get the save. Now Lin looking to go off his corner. Might go for another aerial play, as we saw him get a flip reset earlier. Not able to do much with that pop-up. Oh, it looks like he's just going to slow it down, though, and get it over Collie. Collie with a great touch. Now Collie has an open net.
And yeah, just Lin doing all he can. Clock is ticking. You're within a minute, and you're down 6. I mean, Lin is going to keep fighting until the last second, as we will see. But a comeback is very difficult here. We're going to have to see a quick goal soon. And something there for Collie. I think Lin didn't even go because he knew the demo was about to come in. So he was not having it. He just flew away, unready.
And one crucial thing I will point out after these 1v1s is you have to be very careful if you're Lin here to not get in your own head going into the next 3v3. Because you still have another 3v3 matchup, and Knife to Michi looked like they were doing a really good job, but Kali, after winning this, might be in Lin's head a little bit, and that might make it harder for Knife to Michi to take the 3v3.
Yeah, and I can see that, but I think you just gotta remember, like, in threes, if your team is a good threes team, you will you'll make a difference on the pitch when it's threes, and you'll be playing a lot better. I mean, you personally, Lynn probably loves threes more than ones, so can't be sweating it much. You're playing against a solid ones player, and
Yeah.
I think this won't phase him that much.
Yeah, and honestly, if you're Lin here, you just kind of got to go into this match knowing Kali's a very good player, and he looks like he's just gonna keep it up forever. I
This
don't
is
know what
a
I don't know
little,
what to do here. Kali's just driving in circles. But yeah, I was just
yeah,
saying, like, if you're Lin, you just kind of gotta forget about this match, because it's just going to Kali no matter what. So just pretend this match never happened. Go into that 3v3 strong with your team. Looks like Kali's just gonna keep the game going forever, though. So I don't know if we're ever gonna end. We might be here all
yep.
night.
Yeah, the stream is actually gonna go on forever.
Arya's
Oh,
gonna
we're
join into.
seeing Arya actually a executive decision to boot the ball down. A little funny blooper there. But we can't hate on it much. Still a legal match. Just trying to speed up Collie. I guess we have some players with some stuff to get to. So
Yeah, and we do still
um,
have two
you know,
matches, 2 matches to play tonight, so this one can't go all night. We got a
I
couple
know,
more.
right? Yeah, we have to see because some of the players in the matches, some of the players in the teams that will lose might have some stuff later tonight. So staying on top of the time is crucial for the squad. It is of the essence, some would say, um, for this matchup. But we're going back to threes, and it has gone split either way, and it's been close both times. I mean, it's again just going to come down to who has the offense, right? I think we've seen enough on the defense. The team has have great counterattacks, but just the pressure, what team's gonna pop, what bubble's gonna pop first. And first game it was Knife to Meet You, and the second game it was Doug Esports. So it's gonna be a tough matchup and a fun one to watch.
Yeah, and I'm hoping this one's a little bit closer because that second 3v3 matchup was like a very like was it 4-1? Was that the score? But after both
It
teams have won, each
Yeah,
won
it
one
was 4-2.
4-2. Oh yeah, they scored last second, did they?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, after both teams have each taken their own 3v3, I'm expecting this match to be a little bit closer than those two. Both teams able to try to collect their. Oh, it
Oh,
looks like Lynn's gonna get a perfect shot under though. And great start from Nice to
uh,
meet you.
a little deja vu there. I'm pretty sure in our first 3v3, we saw Scrubs getting a similar play on a pinch under two of the Knife to Michu squad, and now Lin, off of his one's matchup against Kali, immediately clapping back and scoring for this Knife to Michu squad.
Yeah, and here we got Louis going for an air dribble. Not able to connect the ball though. Decibel got faked by it, it looked like. But now we got some pressure coming in from Knife to meet you. CG gets a great clear out. And now we got Louis going for the corner read. Gets cleared away by Arya. And we'll see if Kali's able to keep this in play, but Arya's able to get it over him. Now CG back in net. Looks like Arya's trying to pass it mid down to Decibel. But CG with a great clear, and CG's honestly doing a lot better on defense this game so far.
Yeah, and I think CG, he had a little crucial car change there. He's in the Fennec now, and he was running the Mustang, if I'm not wrong. So that maybe, sometimes that helps with players, and that could be helping CG out here. He is last man, and he gets the touch he needs to keep the game alive and not get scored on and go down 2. So great play there by CG. And we're going to have to see this Dougie Sports squad mantle something here as Collie's throwing it over to CG. A pinch from Lynn, booting it back to the Dougie Sports half. And Decibel again, keeping it here in this Dougie Sports half. Everyone mounted with pressure, but the third man of this Knife Michu squad got pushed up too far. And CG catches them off guard and gets the first goal for the Dougie Sports squad.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. After both teams have each won their own 3v3 match, it's going to be a lot closer, and we have a 1-1 scoreline so far. And CG seems like he's really turned it around from that second 3v3 matchup we had. He looked like struggling a little bit getting his touches, but this game he's looking really solid, and that might lead to a way closer match this game.
Yeah, and I think he knows it. I think he's feeling it now. He's got something in his
Almost
brain
an
that
own
probably
goal.
flipped. Yeah, a pass almost to Cauley into their own net, but Arya going low on CG. CJ forcing a 50 again. He's kind of gotten past 2, and he's leaving his team in a great spot. But Scrubs, unfortunate. He got 50'd and dunked on, and it's now Dougie Sports on their heels. Cauley doing what he can to boot it out, but gets past only one, and now all the 50s are coming in this Dougie Sports corner. Decibel trying all he can to get a shot, but it's Arya missing as it's kicked away by Dougie Sports. They're not wanting this to go into their net.
Yeah, Dougie Sports looking really strong on defense. We might have a shot coming in from
Oh, the
CG right here. And
oh my
beautiful,
god.
beautiful counterattack from Dougie Sports. Able to get all that pressure away from their net. And just when all players started to push up field, they decided to take it. And CG's able to get it past all 3 players. Beautiful play
CG
from
goat.
CG. CG's really stepping it up this game. And that's what we love to see from Dougie Sports.
Exactly. The last pick of this squad. Pick 15, might I add. He has a chip on his shoulder, and he can't get to that ball because a big bang by Lin. But he has the 2 goals in the series, and it's showing something from CG.
Yeah, very close matchup. We still got half the game left to play. But 2-2. So anybody could take this. Is anybody's game here.
It's a coin flip.
Yeah, it's literally just a coin flip right now. But looks like Knife Dimitri's going to get some pressure off this kickoff. Decibel cheating up the kickoff, able to get the possession. Now Arya with a shot, and Arya is able to get the 3rd goal for Knife Dimitri, and might have just turned it around.
We get a little Jim comment in the chat there, might I add. Decibel just owns a double commit by Dougie Sports, which leaves the net open for the shot. Great 50 by Decibel. I mean, that play doesn't get finished if Decibel doesn't start it in the first place.
Cauley gets a great touch past Lin, but Arya's trying to get it over to Lin in the corner. What a pinch from Louis and CG off the corner. Might have a shot, but Decibel's able to clear it away. Now we have Lin. It's awkward in the corner. Louis is able to capitalize on that. Might go for the bump.
For a bump.
But Lin's able to capitalize and take it away from him. Now CG passing it over mid. Cauley not quite able to get the shot. And this game has just been really back and forth. It seems like once one team scores, the other team gets pressure right back. And we've seen Dougie Sports on Knife Dimitri's side a lot after that last kickoff.
Oh yeah, and maybe a chance here for Doug, a triple commit from Knife Dimitri, but CG, unfortunately, going back to his old ways and gets a mistouch, a chance for them to swap the momentum, but he missed the touch, and now Dougie Sports regaining something, but a misplay again. This Dougie Sports squad is not doing great in their midfield. Not being able to mount the pressure on this Knife Dimitri squad, but this is the chance.
Oh.
Can Scrubs get in front? He gets a pass to
There
Cauley,
it
and they
is.
tie it up in this game number 5.
There was very smart from Louis going for that pass instead of the shot there, because he saw Cauley in the corner just waiting for it. And Arya probably would have gotten back to that if Louis just went for the shot. So amazing, amazing team play there from Doug Esports.
Yeah, very good game sense. And something we've seen before, these overcommits are crucial for Dougie Sports tying this game. We've seen 2 now on the Knife to Meet You squads. They need to clean something else up, or we are going to continue to see easy goals for Dougie Sports.
Yeah, we have seen Doug Esports double committing a little bit this game, but there's a double commit from Knife to Meet You. It looks like corner read from Cauley, gets a pass off to CG. So CG gets denied by Arya. Now Arya looking to turn it around, but Louis is going to go for a solo play of his own, gets the flip reset.
Oh,
But doesn't he get the flip reset? Oh man. I thought he had that flip there, but I guess he didn't, and it just faked everybody, everyone in the lobby.
I think he did. He got the flip,
he did
and
not.
then he faked on purpose.
I don't know there. It looked like he might have hit his front wheels, but either way, amazing play from him, able to fake both defenders. And even if he got the reset, the flip reset, faking there is definitely the play to go as it scored.
Yeah, I mean, if he had the flip, I think he would have shot it into the defenders there. So it's just a smart play and a great chance for them to secure this win in 3s. The coin flip, like we mentioned earlier, it's still so close, and I think either team can strike again. And it might be Cauley off the ceiling. CG gonna be last man back here, but he bumps Arya, and it's gonna be Cauley again, trying to mount some pressure. He hands it over to Decibel. Decibel trying what he can to help his team get back into this, but no, Knife to Meet You. Oh!
4-4 with 24 seconds left. We might be going into overtime here, and that's exactly what we were hoping to see after both teams took a 3v3 match. This one's super close. So great play from both teams to be able to figure out what they were doing wrong in those games that they lost and bring it to a 4-4 scoreline with 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, first overtime of the playoffs. Decibel almost not wanting it. He almost wanted to take this game home. It's still time on the clock. Are we going to see a shot? Lin booming it up the court. But Decibel's not in a great position, and now it's Doug Esports potentially with the last touches here. Kali, low boost. Decibel cutting
Oh,
quick.
Decibel
It's going to be
backdoor.
Lin with the shot, but CG gets a clear. Can he follow? No, Arya kicks that one down, and the kickoff of overtime is here.
Yeah, like you're saying, first overtime of the playoffs. This is a very exciting match to watch, especially both teams being 2-2 in the series. This game right here is very crucial.
Oh, no.
Because this will put one team on match point. Whoever takes this
Yes.
next goal.
Match point is a scary thing to see in best of 7. Luckily, they have a loser's bracket to fall back on, but you want to capitalize now on either squad. Both teams know they're going toe-to-toe, and it's going to be a hard upset for whichever one doesn't take this one. So we're going to see them continue to play hard. CG with the demo. It leaves Scrubs with a chance by himself, but Decibel, a great spawn and a chance for them to create some pressure now. Arya gets a touch, but he's demoed. And CG with a miss. It's leaving Lin with a free shot. But now Scrubs, 0 boost, trying to be first man. And Kali takes the touch instead. It's now CG. CG or nothing. He gets a play. A bouncer up into the net. Decibel's demoed. Kali, are you going to get in there with a shot? But he doesn't. It's saved away.
CG gets a beautiful touch off the corner there to relieve his team. And CG looking to get another shot here. Gets the shot. Arya's able to get the save though off the ceiling. And Kali's going for the shot. Almost ends it. He's barely there for the save. And now Kali looking to bait it around him.
Oh
passes
my
it over
God.
to CG, but CG just whips it off the backboard to Louis.
They're
And the
trembling.
save from Arya. Oh my gosh, all this pressure from Doug Esports just getting saved away by Knife to Meet You. This is this is an insane overtime. I just have to say that. But here we have another
but
shot.
Counter
and
attack
Kali
there for Lin.
able to reach the ball. Lin with a beautiful shot. So much power to get over Kali's head there.
He maintained himself after that pressure on the back end, regained, and took a boom off that sidewall, shooting it just past Kali to win the overtime series. And now, game point up 3-2. Aim number 6 is probably going to be a 1v1 with
Yeah.
Kali again.
Honestly, I'm totally seeing this being we're going to game 7. Kali in this 1v1. I'm not sure who they're gonna pick, who Knife Dimitri's gonna pick here, because it doesn't actually matter because we don't have another 2v2 match. So, I don't know who they're gonna put in here. They might put in Arya.
Oh, they could. That is weird to think about. They
Yeah,
don't need to focus on 2s anymore now.
they don't have
So
to. They can put in
they
anyone.
could just throw in a better ones player.
Yeah,
So we might be seeing that.
but Arya with 250 ping playing from India, it is very hard to play ones on high ping. So we'll see if they stick to
Indeed,
that.
it is. I think they will. They want to try something different, probably, as we didn't see a strong matchup from Lin, unfortunately. So I'm expecting to see Arya here try something new. I don't think we've seen him in ones yet, so should
No,
be
yeah, we
interesting.
haven't seen him at all this season. This playoffs is really bringing a new light to 1v1s. We're able to watch a lot more players play because it doesn't
Oh
matter. You don't
yeah.
have to worry about that second 2v2.
Exactly, and I'm excited. Decibel's going in.
Ooh,
The
Decibel.
man himself. I want to see it. I want to see Decibel.
Yeah, and I remember
Ask your
Decibel
friend.
a couple weeks ago was telling me he really wanted to 1v1 Kali, but unfortunately they never actually got to the 1v1 because they played the 2v2 first. So Decibel's finally gonna get his 1v1 against Kali that he's been wanting for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, it's pretty funny here. I'm excited to see what team what team wins this one. Decibel, a fun little ones player, so I'm excited to see what he's got.
Yeah, but as we know, Kali's very strong in ones. Might have a shot there. But Decibel's getting up to the backboard, gets the save. But Decibel's struggling on boost. Kali's got enough to get a goal here. Gets the bump,
Oh,
but he's not able to get the shot. Now Decibel misses the corner boost because Kali bumped him off. And Colley's just doing a really good job of boost control here, just taking Decibel's boost away and just leaving Decibel in a lot of pressure. And here we're going to see the first goal from Colley come through.
Yeah, and it took a lot of time there. I think by this time, last ones against Lin was scored on 4 times. So Decibel's doing something right. He's maintaining some clock time, getting scored on less, and that could help him maybe get some counterattack later on and have less of a lead to come back from if that does indeed happen.
Yeah, we'll see if Decibel's able to turn anything around here. But we might have a closer 1v1. And then Colley with the whiff. Decibel's able to get a
Oh,
shot,
the
but looks like
counterattack.
Colley's going to be able to get back in time. Now, Decibel with no boost in a bit of an awkward situation, but he's able to get that mid boost. Now he's got to get the save on Colley's shot, but Colley's able to get it over him with the touch. I think Decibel just wasn't expecting him to get back to that ball, but Colley did have enough boost to make it back just in time.
Yeah, and just a small little air dribble is all you need sometimes. Kali watching Decibel's car the whole time, waiting on it, and boosting at the exact moment to just get a little pop over him and get the second goal here. A fake kickoff from Decibel. We kind of saw that with Lin last time, and it was working out as Kali would sometimes get caught off guard and be overcommitted. So we might need to see that happen more for Decibel. Oh, he's a
Colley
little
playing
backward here. He's playing in reverse.
Yeah. You know, when you're that good at 1v1s, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can drive backwards, drive upside down. I mean, just have fun with it.
Oh!
Oh, we have a demo from Decibel, though. And Decibel looks like he's going to get his first goal. 2-1 with 3.5 minutes left. There's actually a lot of time, and looks like Decibel might actually be able to keep this game really close. And if he's able to work a miracle, he's able to take this game.
Yeah, and people have gotten close with Kali, and I'd say I believe in Decibel. I believe in him.
Another fake kickoff.
Again.
Almost right over to Decibel's head, but Colley was able to, or Decibel was able to get the save, but not that time as Colley's gonna slot it right in the net. Decibel with no boost, and Colley's just gonna keep that score deficit between 2 goals.
Yeah, Kali's having a little bit of difficulty this series actually getting the ball directly into the net. We've seen a lot of bar down, sidebar out, backboard. So it's kind of helping Decibel out as he gets some chances maybe to turn the field, turn the pitch, get some plays alive. Decibel, great save there. Kali does have boost control, and he will probably take a cut here after Decibel makes a touch. He does. Decibel doing what he can to stay on. He actually commits for boost now, and it is potentially his turn to boom it over Kali. He does use his boost, and he's back at 0. This might be a goal for Kali here.
It's a clean shot from Colley, knowing that Decibel had 0 boost and he just had a lot of time to take the shot there. Actually, both players had no boost to work with, but Colley just ended up in the perfect position off of that 50 to bring the score to 4-1. Now Decibel's going to have to do a lot. 2:55 remaining on the clock. He needs 3 goals against Colley, which is a huge task. So we'll see if he's able to do anything here.
Big task indeed, but a fun one you don't want to shy back from, because you are on match point, and if you can rile up Kali to potentially make a close game, a great cut by Kali, but a misflip. Maybe almost a little fluke there, but a goal for Kali nonetheless, going into the halfway mark of this matchup.
I wonder what happened there. Hopefully Colley's doing all right. Doesn't bring that into the next game, 3v3.
That would be funny. I'd like to see him backflip on the goal line with 0 seconds left.
Oh man, that would be the worst.
that would suck. But
no, what's really the worst is when you sneeze on that 0 seconds and you get scored on.
Oh yeah.
Decibel go for a flip reset, fakes Colley, and he's able to get the shot in the top corner.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I think Colley sneezed there.
Decibel looking to get the fake flip reset after Louis did it to him in the last game. He's doing it to Colley this game.
Yeah, they're taking each other's tricks out of each other's books, and that's why this series has been really close in every matchup. So, not surprised from Decibel. He's getting some good saves here and allowing Colley to just be spacing out, but a great play from Decibel, and it's going to allow him to get probably full boost in his corner. And Colley's going to have to march up this field, but Decibel went really fast at that. I think he was really trying to get to the ball, and he gets a save still. And he gets the boost pad. It's going to be a classic 1v1 play maybe from Decibel, but no. didn't get what he wanted, and it's Kali turning the field and getting the goal.
Yeah, 6-2. This is getting a little bit of deja vu now from that first 1v1. Scully's been able to step it up and take some more shots. And the score's looking about the same as I don't remember what it ended up being last time, but it was like, what was it, 9-3? Something
No, it
around
was
there?
like, yeah. No, it was like 10 to something because I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
But I think we did see the 6-2 scoreline at some point in that game.
Yeah, and
Uh,
I'm not surprised, you know. Kali again, great ones player. Decibel has some different techniques than Lin, but still around the same play level. Decibel almost getting a tricky attack on the Kali, but Kali, 0 boost, just tapping the ball away, gets full boost now. Doing what he can to pressure Decibel. Decibel's quick back on defense. Decibel's turn to cook. What has he got in the book? Nothing. Kali kicks that one away. It's again a rush for boost. And maybe a double tap from Kali down, but it's saved away by Decibel.
Oh, Decibel's able to get the bump. Looks like he's gonna take it up the wall here. Go for a aerial play. Goes up to the ceiling. Might have a little freestyle from Decibel.
A
Doesn't get the
stall?
reset.
Or is
That
that a jump? I don't
was a
even know.
stall. Yeah, looks like Decibel's trying to freestyle on Kali now, but Kali's just gonna take that to his advantage and take another goal.
I don't think we've seen a stall at all in this tournament. So Decibel's pulling something out of the book. Trying all he can. Fortunately, it was a unfortunate touch, and it leads to that again. Counterattack by Kali.
Oh,
Oh,
and here's another goal. With it being 8-2, Kali, 45 seconds remaining for Decibel to come back. It's looking like Doug Esports is going to take this one and bring it to Game 7 in our first match of the playoffs. What a
Game
match to
7
start it
is
off.
crazy. It is crazy. You know, we've seen it a
Oh,
lot
Kali
though.
throwing a little bit of trash talk out to Decibel, saying hate to be you, basically saying hate to be you, but with the score involved.
I mean, he could have just put the H in front, but you know. Oh, a little dunk there. Oh, he's going for the demo. Kali being toxic, Decibel not having, he wanted that demo there, but Kali has the boost, so he was able to maneuver around that one.
Looks like Kali's just trying to waste time in the corner now, just lure Decibel in. Try to just let the clock run down. We got 20 seconds left. He doesn't have to do anything. He's up by 6 goals. Decibel's just kind of doing all that he can, but I think both players just had terms that this game is over. Looks like Kali's probably going to try to dribble it around the field again, though. We'll see if he's able to keep it up this time, or if Decibel's going to stop him.
Yeah, and Kali's just having fun with it now. He
Oh,
loves his 1v1s. Almost keeping it up there. But Kali takes this one, and we will be going to Game 7 for our first series of the night. Glad to have everyone here. Long series. We might see a long day today. The teams are here for it, and I'm here for Game 7.
yeah, for sure. Amazing way to start off the playoffs. You always love to see a Game 7. It just shows how equal these teams are in this league. Especially the ones that were able to make it to playoffs. All of them are very what's it called? Very equal in play. And we see it here at the first match.
Oh, yeah. Two teams that are really close. I mean, they played each other, I'm pretty sure, in the last week. Again, really close. So I'm not surprised to see that they're going Game 7. I mean, they've played each other really recently. They know what's up. They know how to counter each other, and it's going to come down to that coin flip, like we mentioned. What team is going to step above, get just enough to help their team secure the win? And personally, I think Dougie Sports, although only taking the first threes, I think they got something, and I think they're going to take this one.
All right, well, I guess we'll just have to see how this turns out. So we're gonna get all the players into this the final match of the night, or not the night, final match of this series. We still got more matches coming up next, in which you are actually playing in the next match. So I'm
I
really
am
excited to watch
playing.
that one.
Playing after the casting here, so
Yes,
should be
sir.
very cool. But Game 7 is a go.
All
The
right, and
teams are joining up.
one thing we still have yet to see. Oh, looks like Decibel's not in yet. All right, there we go. He joined last second. Is in the 2v2 we saw a lot of physical play, and that seems to slow down in the 3v3. So I'm curious to see if any of the teams are gonna step that up a little bit more. It's like CG's gonna go for an early shot. Decibel and Arya are pinching it away. Decibel with no boost tries to 50 it past Kali, gets it over to Arya. And now Decibel on full boost. 50's Louis, but Louis able to get it past him. Now Lin pinching it away. And the pinches from Knife to Meet You tonight have just been crazy, as we've seen.
Oh, yeah. They have been something, and misplay there on the Dougie Sports backboard, but it's saved by Colley, and it can't be saved again. Lin is there for the follow-up and the first goal of this Game 7.
Yeah, we had an unfortunate whiff from Louis leading to that, but hopefully he's able to regain, and it was a little bit of an awkward play there. Not able to reach the ball. Arya was going for the double touch, but we'll see if Dougie Sports is able to turn this around off the kickoff. It looks like they will, as Colley's going to get an early shot. Decibel's going to clear it out. Now Louis is going to try to regain in his corner. Got full boost. A little bit to work with here. He's going to take it up the wall. Might be able to go for a play off the ceiling again, but he gets dunked by Lin. Now Colley popping it over to Louis. Louis gets it over him. And Decibel's alone in the net. Colley gets it past him. It bounces off the crossbar. And wow, I honestly did not think that was going in. That hit like really high up on the crossbar. But what a shot from Colley.
That one almost looked like it was bouncing out just about there. It slowed it down. But Colley, again, putting enough on it to get the goal for his squad. Tying it up. 4 minutes to go, all the time in the world. And the teams are ready to see what team will take this one.
Yeah, now Louis going up to challenge Lin. Gets it over him. Gets it over Arya as well. Decibel's alone in the net right now. But he's able to clear it away. Louis able to take it away, though. Hits up to the backboard, but Arya doing a great job of controlling it away from his half. But Colley's just waiting for him. And now almost a shot from Colley, but Decibel is playing it very patiently in the net and just waiting for him to come to him. Now we have Decibel going for a redirect. Not able to connect. Arya gets bumped by Louis. And Doug Esports might have a little bit of coming back here with this counterattack.
Yeah, and CG upfield for the pass, but no boost, so he's going to have to turn back, and he's last man. Louis getting the save. Decibel not in a great position to follow up, so Colley, again, cutting for his squad, doing what he can to relieve this pressure. And now maybe a counterattack play as Louis hits it to the sidewall, but the boost is taken from him. Colley booming it up to this Night to Meet You squad. He has some boost here to maybe make a play to his teammate, but now the 2v3 is put into effect. Decibel forces a 50-on-1. Arya off the ceiling. He gets a mistouch, is leaving Louis in a very awkward squad. Is this Night to Meet You squad going to capitalize? No. Arya gets a 50. Colley forcing another 50. These 50s are helping this Doug Esports team stay alive on the back end, and a fake by CG to try to get this offense back into order.
Yeah, Doug Esports looking really strong in their defense. But man, Knife to Meet You, keeping up so much pressure. But here you have Louis getting it past Arya. Decibels are going to catch it, though. He's got full boost to work with. But no one's over there for Knife to Meet You. Might have a little bit of a play here starting up for Doug Esports. As CG's going to hit it off the wall. Decibel's going to deny the pass. Now Lin trying to get it over him, but Louis there to take it away.
Yeah, and Louis, a crucial part for this Doug Esports team. He seems to be there on a lot of plays to make great cuts for the squad, to leave Colley in some great plays, and maybe a play by Colley himself. As CG went for a demo now, again, the man, the myth, the legend, Louis we speak of, getting a play out to Colley, but Lin's in net ready to save that one away.
Yeah, but Doug Esports just seemed to really turn around the pressure so far in this game. Oh, it looks like a little bit of a team bump, though, from CG on Louis. And now Arya might have an opportunity on net. He fakes it. And might leave... Oh, Louis gets the demo. Might leave a little bit of opportunity for Doug Esports, but Arya gets a great clear away off the sidewall. Colley there to keep it in play, though. And CG going for the dunk. Gets it past him, but not quite toward the net. Now Arya again with the pinch. Arya's pinches tonight, man. After that Astro pinch, it seems like that's all he wants to do. Now Colley looking to get the save. Another team bump coming out from Doug Esports. Hopefully they can figure that out on the double commits on defense. But CG's able to get it past one. Now Louis up for the redirect. Hits it over to the corner. Lin there to clear it out. Now Colley looking to get the 50 past one. Might get the 50 past two. Arya gets it past him, though. Arya looking to go for the shot. Louis with a great save.
Almost there. Knife to Meet You really wanted that one, but both squads are playing great defense. And Doug Esports double commit there. CG throwing it off his own backboard. Decibel for the shot, but CG with a save. Another shot coming in from Lin, but it's saved again. This squad is not wanting to falter in Game 7, and they're going to have to keep making these saves here to get this pressure out. Louis sitting on the boost pad. CG off the sidewall, can't get the touch. Louis with the boom. CG's up for the play, but it's not happening, and it's now back into the Knife to Meet You half. We're going to have to see Doug Esports getting a play over two, a touch over one, and a shot from Colley. 30 seconds left in game 7. A brutal play. Louis over 1, Louis over 2, and a bump by Louis. A great shot. Follow up by Collie. His team is on top, and they need to hold this one.
And I was just starting to think we might have another overtime. But here we have a way closer match between these two teams, and Doug Esports just able to capitalize. 30 seconds remaining. Knife to meet you has to turn this around.
Oh.
They now have 20 seconds left to turn this around and get some pressure back. And this is game 7. So if Doug Esports is able to keep this pressure they've had in the second half of the game, they'll be able to take this series. And looks like Louis is gonna go for another shot. Decibel able to clear it away. Now Decibel hitting it over to the sidewall. Gets it past one. Arya with the backflip. Collie looking to hit it away. He's trying to keep it up, and he can't keep it up. And that's the win for Doug Esports. What a great first match of playoffs.
What a way to end it. Collie, the captain himself, scoring the 2 goals in the final series off of Louis. Some great team plays by each other, and you can't forget to mention CG. He stepped it up. He had some bad plays early on, but it's a game. It's a best of 7. You have all the time to make up for it, get in the right mind, and he did there to help his team win the series overall.
Yeah, that was a great turnaround from Doug Esports. Overall, an amazing series to watch. Just both teams kind of battling back and forth. And yeah, especially CG there, like just regaining on those touches, because we saw a lot of backflips from him at the beginning of the series, but toward the end of the series, he really turned it around. And I think, honestly, that's probably the main thing that was able to keep Doug Esports in this, and Doug Esports able to get the win.
I know, he had some great cuts, might I add, looking like a straight Grand Champ 3 out there. Look, he had some plays where he's shooting it off the top for his teammates. And unfortunately, he didn't maybe have some plays that got scored, but they kept the pressure, and that's what helped Doug Esports really win this game.
Yeah, and I just wanted to mention another thing is just Collie's 1v1 plays, especially like even in this series, and we've seen throughout the whole league. It's just been amazing, and honestly, like that will be a huge, almost like a huge carry going into this playoffs. Is they can just trust in that 1v1 game, that they'll always have that 1v1 game to rely on. And I'm really curious to see if anybody's going to be able to take down Collie in the playoffs in 1v1s, because we haven't seen it yet, and it'd be a really exciting sight to see going into the playoffs.
Yeah, and they had the chance there, right? They had the chance. Collie's definite 2 wins is difficult. It's hard to play a best of 7 when you know you're going to be 2 wins down. You have to play your heart out in the 3s matches. And that is why Doug Esports moves on, because Nice to Meet You unfortunately couldn't capitalize on one more 3s match. So unfortunate there for them. They're not out yet, though, as we do have lower bracket, and that does mean we will see them again tonight. We will see them again after our next matchup against Bava and the Buoys and Googly Boogly. 2 teams that are pretty strong. It took me a second there. I had to remember it off the top of my head. But they're not down and out yet. We will see another best of 7. The 3rd series later on, we're going to have to see Googly Boogly and Bava and the Buoys, what team will make it out top there to keep moving on to the winners, and what team will move on to lowers to play again tonight. But I think that is mostly what we covered.
Yeah, so what I'm hearing is we're gonna have an elimination game tonight. That's exciting. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're still here. Yeah, we got Bava and the Buoys versus Googly Boogly, which Bean Boy, you can go ahead and play that right after we're done with this. Really excited to watch how you guys are able to do there. But yeah, very exciting night overall, especially starting off with best of 7 or game 7. All of them are best of 7. I keep mixing that up, but yeah, really excited to see which team is able to stay in the 3rd matchup tonight, and that'll all depend on who wins this next one. So good luck to you, Bean Boy.
Indeed. And right now we are going to be moving on to a little break, as the teams will have to get ready and started. I'm pretty sure you're going to be casting, so everyone will see you back here. I'm going to be playing. But thank you again, everyone, for letting me cast. I'm glad to be here and glad to be casting with my man Nightmare. And I hope to see you guys again, maybe in the final matchup tonight. Maybe, or we will see.
Yeah. All right. See you guys in the next one.
Try to forget all that we had. I'm rolling like water in the sea. The memories crashing into me. So close to the edge of something so worthy. You had the world right at your feet. It almost is all we'll ever be. Let me go. Left me in this mess I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Savoring this moment. Is this our last goodbye? Then we learned each other. I guess one of us lied. So please just pull away. I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body goes numb, feels like someone cut out my tongue. I didn't know a heart could die this young. Oh, and now when I look in your eyes,
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the first night of playoffs in the summer league. If you didn't see the last match, it went to a game 7, very intense match, and Decibel was actually playing in that matchup. Unfortunately, his team lost, but they're not out. They still have another chance in the losers bracket in the next series. But now we're gonna be watching Bava and the Buoys face against Googly Boogly. So what do you think about this matchup?
Oh boy, this is going to be an exciting one, man. I have been just absolutely ecstatic that I've gotten to watch Bava and the Buoys run through the entire round robin regular season because it was just like an absolute spectacle. I mean, every match that they lost, they went 0-3 at the beginning of the season, if you remember that. Every match that they lost was really close. They went to game 5 in their first week, I believe. They went to game 5 in their third week, I remember, against my team, and I managed to score an overtime goal in game 5 overtime, which unfortunately put them on 0-3. But since then, they've just been basically unstoppable, and I can't believe how well they've progressed. But the next matchup that they've got is a huge one, and it's going to be against Googly Boogly. We'll go ahead and take a look at the bracket right now and show you guys what they've got up in store. Googly Boogly is, obviously we can see the second seed from the bracket, but man, they've also been really strong. They went up 4-0 off of the first the first 4 games of the regular season. So it's basically an exact flip from the other team. Googly Boogly went up 4-0. Bava and the Buoys were 0-3, and somehow they managed to still meet in the playoffs. Both of these teams are absolute Goliaths, and whoever wins this is going to have Doug Esports waiting for them. A really good performance. I was just playing that game, and Scrubs is a scary man. That's all I can say about that. And but yeah, what a series against them. I mean, they deserve their spot up there, and they're looking to take the entire tournament if they can, but one of these teams is going to have to be able to stop them. The other one is going to go down to fight Knife to Meet You against elimination, which is pretty, scary considering it's only, a very short playoff bracket, but we've only got 4 teams here, and, one of them unfortunately has to leave us. But for now, we might as well just talk about these 2 teams. We've got Googly Boogly and Bava and the Buoys. We have on Googly Boogly Angleller, and a new super sub challenger arrives. Visions is stepping in for Guga, who unfortunately could not be here. Is that going to give them a little bit of less luck? I don't know, because to be honest, it's their namesake is Guga. I mean, Googly Boogly named after himself, and so the fact that he can't be here might be unfortunate. Unfortunately, scheduling issues just didn't work out for all of the teams involved and for his team specifically. But luckily Visions is here. Visions, I mean, maybe they'll turn themselves into Visions Boogly. I don't think that's it doesn't roll off the tongue as nicely, but
Boogly
they,
Boogly.
Boogly Boogly, hey, if it works, it works. But they're gonna do their best to remedy, Guga not being able to be here, and I still have a feeling they're gonna come out swinging strong. Visions subbing in from RL Sideswipers, who unfortunately did not make the playoffs. But we've got Bava and the Buoys on the other side. Again, very scary. 4 wins straight to get into this playoff, and they are still on a 4-game win streak. Can Googly Boogly stop it here? We're going to have to see. It'll be Bava, Katala, and Bean Boy up on Bava and the Buoys, who are going to look to challenge that. And Nightmare, before we start, I'm going to go ahead and get your prediction. What are you thinking about this series?
Honestly, I think I'm seeing Bava and the Buoys taking this series. They've just been on a really good streak ever since they went down 3-0, and they've just been coming back. They're coming back really strong. And especially like having a sub, it might throw the team chemistry off a little bit for, I'm spacing on the team name. What was the other team name again?
Googly
Googly Boogly. Yeah, Googly Boogly. It might throw off a little bit of the team. It might throw off a little bit of the team chemistry there. So hopefully they're able to get that going with Visions. But Bava and the Buoys just like playing really strong the last few weeks. I'm seeing them just continuing that momentum into the playoffs.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think that Bava and the Buoys honestly have such a great chance to upset. I mean, two seed versus 3 seed, and considering my team was 4th seed and we almost took it to Doug Esports, the 1st seed coming into this playoffs, I think Bava and the Buoys have an even better chance of pulling off the quote-unquote upset, because all of these teams are so strong and they're so close in skill that it could really go any way. But why wait? We might as well go ahead and find out who's going to win this first match. We've got Bava and the Buoys versus Googly Boogly. The pink and the navy blue are taking the field, and we've got 3v3 up first. I am honestly just excited to see who's going to win this one. It's going to be a close one for sure.
I agree. Both teams very strong in the 3v3 aspect. And we're going to have, with the best of 7 format, the crew's a little bit different. We have an opportunity to have either 2 1v1s or 2 2v2s. If you didn't see the last series, we ended up having 2 1v1 matches.
Yes.
But yeah, 4 3v3s if it comes down to that. So both teams are going to have a lot of time to kind of regain and figure stuff out going into the series.
And I think a lot of time is really what both of these teams need. I mean, we've seen Googly Boogly make it into the playoffs, unfortunately, as the 2 seed, even if after going up 4-0 in the regular season, as I said. And Bava and the Buoys just really biding their time until they were able to get those 4 straight wins in a row to put themselves in this position here. And they're going to try and capitalize that off of it as Bava gets a shot on net, but Visions to put it away. And I'm going to be excited to see what Visions has to offer us here. I mean, subbing in for Googly Boogly, you know, wearing the pink rather than the normal red of RL Sideswipers, who unfortunately could not make playoffs. Is he going to be able to capitalize off of it here? He can't. A good shot there from Visions, but tapped away by Bava on the backboard, and a miss from Angel almost allows the Navy Blue to capitalize onto the other side of the field. Bean with the shot. It looks kind of open, but Visions there to save the day. Bava's got no boost, and he's not going to be able to challenge that one.
You know, looks like we're already seeing a little bit of physical play coming out from Bava and the Buoys, and that is one thing that is very crucial in 3v3 is if you're able to take that one person away from the net, that could end up being a goal. So we'll see if they continue to do that throughout the series. But here we have Bean Boy getting another bump on Visions, looking to just be a menace in the net. Kotala trying to get a dunk toward the net, but Visions able to clear it past him. Now Fear going for the shot, but Bean Boy's there to get the save. Now Bean Boy pushing it over to Bava. Bava popping it over to Kotala, but Kotala denied by Visions. And Visions seems to be stepping up pretty well for the sub position here on Googly Boogly.
Absolutely. I think Visions is, you know, really was a playmaker on his old team, and he's going to prove to try and be one here, although the defense is, you know, it's got to still stay strong against Bava and the Buoys, their offense that's been so, you know, so solid for the entire season, you know, with off of the front of Bava's aggressive play and Bean Boy's bumps. I mean, Bava and the Buoys offense is nothing to be trifled with, and they're going to try and prove that here. And Visions almost gets that off the wall there. Like you said, Visions, you know, has got a lot to step up to in place of Guga, who was a really good player for his team. And as I say that, I mean, Bean Boy is just going to put one in for Bava and the Buoys. That's a great start for them, and, you know, to take it against the number 2 seed, this is what you got to see.
A little bit of an awkward touch there from Engleller, leaving just open net or not open net. Bean Boy actually got a really good positioning on that top left, but still a pretty wide region to shoot at the net there. And great capitalization from Bean Boy, just able to shoot in the right spot. Now we have Bean Boy looking to get another opportunity for Bava and the Buoys. Gotala wasn't able to reach the pass. Now Engleller taking it off the wall, looking to pass it down to Visions. Vision gets it past 1, looking to get it past 2, gets the pass, and Fear just off the post. Now Angel looking for the shot, and Kotala with an amazing save. And Bean Boy trying to clear it away. Bava and the Buoys under a little bit of pressure here. Vision's hitting it up to the backboard. Ooh, and a demo from Angel will leave a little bit of space for Bava and the Buoys. Or will leave a little bit of space for them to get more offensive pressure.
I think they need more offensive pressure too. I mean, off of the back of that one goal, I haven't seen much from them in terms of attacking on the pink side of the field. And Googly Boogly, immediately after that goal, they transitioned to offense. They said, we're not going to just lay down and let you guys score on us. We're going to put it to your own side and try and put it in the back of your own net. And they've proven that here as the pink team just keeps on charging forward. Although a good touch there from Bean Boy is going to keep it in that side of the field. And a good pass into the middle. Bava almost able to get there, but Angel with a good 50 on the backboard. And Visions is able to carry it out and gets it past Kotala as well. Bean Boy last back, but he gets a touch and a demo. And he doesn't have enough boost to follow that up, though. Almost leaves the lane open for Fear to get to it, but Bava just always there, always on the front line, first man, challenging everything he needs to do. And the team captain for Bava and the Buoys so far stepping up to put his team up 1-0 with a minute and a half left.
We're seeing Bean Boy here doing a lot of physical play on the pink side of the field, but another bump comes out from Visions. Look at what's it called? Physical play from both these. Oh, it's an amazing double tap from Bava. Will Bean Boy be able to capitalize on the pressure? No, and Fear is going to clear it out. But Kotala trying to keep it in. Kotala looking to get a second goal for his team. 50s it past, but Angel's there to capitalize. Now Bean Boy hitting it off the wall. A little bit awkward. Fear's able to regain possession. Kotala clearing it off the wall. Bava looked like he went for the read. Might leave an open net. But Bean Boy is just able to get back in time. Now Bean Boy taking it up the wall. Looking for the flick past 1. 50s it past the other. Bava's there to keep the ball in possession. But Angel's going to clear it right over to Fear. Might have a passing opportunity.
I was gonna say, I just saw Kotala like on his own side, and for a second I thought he was lagging. I was like, are we gonna have to pause? But no, I mean, he was just sitting on the back side, just waiting for his own boost to spawn after getting demoed and respawning. I mean, that's how much trust he has in his two teammates, and he's still gonna be there to clean up as he almost gets a shot on net. But Vision's already with the Savior medal able to tap that away, and another good clear from him is going to put, you know, more pressure onto the blue half than we've seen most of the entire game. So far, Visions is miles ahead of his teammates, even as a sub for this team. He's allowing that pressure to continue to be put into the navy blue half, but it's got to start here. Something has to go on target as 5 seconds left. And Bava and the Buoys look to take game 1 with another good touch from Bava. Can Fear do anything about it? It's going to bounce. It hasn't touched the ground yet. A good touch from Visions. Is Angel up? Is Fear up? No one's up yet. Bava to take control. He's not going to be able to get that 50 though. Angel with the pop in the middle. Can Visions get there? He doesn't have enough boost. Oh, but Katala touches it into him. And Fear with another touch. And Bava to put it down in front of his own net. That one was almost close.
Yeah, what a first game. 1-0, like very close game. And honestly, the 3v3s are looking like a coin flip so far. Just which team is going to have that little edge that'll bring them over to be able to get the win. And here was Bava and the Buoys, which looks like Googly Boogly is going to be picking ones for the next match. And I think Anglo is going to be trying to take this one, or Angel. I don't know, who do you think Bava and the Buoys might put in for 1v1?
I think they put Bean Boy. I mean, I think they put
Bean
Bean
Boy,
Boy.
yeah.
It's pretty solid. They've done that completely, you know, throughout basically the entire season. Bean Boy has held it down for them on ones. He's had good performances too, but Bava and Katala are just such a solid twos team that I think they're gonna save that for game 4, similar to what you know what anyone would do in that situation. I think. I mean, especially for us in that last game against Doug Esports, we knew we couldn't beat Kali in ones, so we would put Lin in for ones and put ourselves and myself and Arya in for twos, try and get that extra pressure. And I think that's what Bava and Katala are going to try and do here by trying to guarantee. It's not necessarily a guarantee because Visions and Fear. I mean, we've seen Guga and Fear put up great performances, and Visions has proven to be even more, or not even more, but just as solid of a player for Googly Boogly. And so far, I mean, 1v1 could go either way. We're going to have to see what happens here. We might as well have these people join, make sure that they're all deafened up and everything. And yeah, I mean, Bean Boy is going to go in for Bava and the Buoys, and it should be Angel for Googly Boogly. I mean, I saw it coming. I think most of us probably saw it coming, but it still could be a good matchup. I think Bean Boy has a good chance of the upset here.
Yeah, and I've seen Bean Boy play in a lot of ones throughout this whole league, and honestly, like I think his strongest point is being able to get those physical plays and just be a really annoying player to 1v1 actually. And
Yeah.
physical plays might be able to, but I know Angel's also good at that. So honestly, we'll see if it'll come down to that. But it's like Bean Boy's gonna get possession right off the kickoff, looking to get an air dribble. 50's it, and Angel's getting a good pass. Now Bean Boy with no boost in his net. Angel's gonna have an open shot. Might be wide actually. Oh no, it's in. Bottom left. Calculated.
That was close, though, I'll be honest. And I mean, Bean Boy just off the bat got a good kickoff. I mean, I think it was against Kali, if I remember correctly, or someone. He was just not able to get those good kickoffs. But I think since then, he's clearly been working on it. He's been hitting the gym, a little bit more than usual. And a great touch, but not enough to get it past Angel on the air dribble. And Angel, it says he's sorry in chat for having to go up against Bean. I think he's already got confidence that he's going to win this, but I still think that Bean has a good chance of proving an upset here. Maybe he's just trying to get into Bean's head a little bit, but he's going to definitely put on some pressure here. He's got 69 boost, nice, and he gets a shot off into the corner, and it's just not in. I mean, that's a good try from Angel, and you can't say much about that, although Bean is going to get a good challenge there, and a demo. It looks like it should be a free goal for Bean. He's got 0 boost, but he's just going to lay it right in.
And I was gonna say that Angel saying sorry to Bean Boy as if he's gonna win. That's a very bold statement after being up by 1 goal. Here we have Bean Boy proving to Angel that this is gonna be a close game, that he's not gonna get it for free, and Angel's gonna have to work really hard to take this one against Bean Boy. A 1-1, 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. But yeah, looking like we're already having a very interesting match between the two players, trying to get in each other's head through the chat. Bean Boy's able to get the boost, might be able to get possession here.
Good touch. Almost there. I mean, that's a good challenge there from Bean Boy on his own backboard. He's going to try and keep clearing it out because he knows that Angel has offensive pressure. But a good touch from Bean. He's going to put himself up by 1. And it's only been a minute, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing here from Bean. If he can lock up this 1v1 somehow, I'm not going to call it too early. I can't curse. I mean, I saw Bean Boy do it to us earlier. I'm not going to do it here. But if he can somehow continue this offensive pressure against Anglela, he might actually have a decent chance of winning this one because, Angel's, his defense is not the best. I'm not gonna it's not rude in any way. Oh, Bean Boy, that's just a weak touch, and that's just gonna go almost all the way into his, and Angel reads it. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, Angel's offense is way better than his defense. That's what I meant to say. So I think if Bean Boy can continue the aggression, he might actually have a good chance of making Angel falter on the back line.
That was a good read from Angel. Almost missed it into the crossbar, but able to put it in the net. But yeah, 2-2. It's a very close matchup, and yeah, honestly, I think it could go either way. Angel, though, with the delayed kickoff, might have a shot right away. Very smart from Angel. And I know he has been a very high-level 1v1 player in the past. Doesn't play as much ones now, but he does know some of those strategies that are able to get him free goals whenever he wants them.
Yeah, I mean he's still very solid. We've seen him beat some of the top players. I believe he beat Crimson in what might have been Googly Boogly's only win of the entire match that they had against RL Sideswipers, if I remember correctly. I may be remembering completely incorrectly. But Angel has definitely proven that he's got some very solid, 1v1 prowess, and he knows that if he wants to continue to win this, I mean, I think he just has to keep putting pressure on Beanboy, and he has to get into Beanboy's head a little bit more. I don't think anyone can get in Beanboy's head, really. I mean, this guy's got one of the strongest mentals I've seen in the entire game. But he's got to continue to keep putting that pressure on Bean and keep proving that he's the better 1v1 player, and he can't let Bean get any sort of space on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and he's doing some really interesting plays here. Let's keep trying to lure Beanboy into going for a challenge, and gets a good 50 on Beanboy. He's just gonna try to keep possession. He is up by 1 goal, so it looks like Angel's just gonna be playing this a little bit slower, not as aggressive. Just try to. Oh, Beanboy with the shot though! Amazing shot from Beanboy, scoring the equalizer, showing Angel that he can't just be messing around. Like this is gonna be a good matchup, and Beanboy, beautiful shot, top bins, right above Angel's head.
People says you look weird jumping from like a rabbit. I mean, that's true. I don't know really what I don't know what he was thinking there. I mean, that's a good attempt, but I think the mind games can only go too far until you start conceding, and that's what we just saw from Angel. I mean, ooh, he side flipped. Can Bean capitalize on? No, he's not got enough boost to get around it. But yeah, I mean, the mind games from Angel can only go as far as he's going to be able to back up that trash talk, and so far, he's barely able to back it up himself. Beanboy has been putting on such good pressure. If he's able to take this win, it could just be, vital for his team to win the series, although Angel is going to put extra pressure, a demo, and it's just a shot on that and a goal.
Yeah, and here we are seeing the more physical play from Angel. I was saying before, both these players, especially in 1v1s, are very physical players, and that's probably what's going to be just a lot of demo goals this game. 2.5 minutes remaining, and we'll see if Beanboy's able to get another equalizer here, or if Angel's finally going to be able to figure out what he's like, figure out how to play past Beanboy. But as I say that, Beanboy gets a really good 50 on the kickoff, just off the post. He is able to get Angel's boost, though, leaving him a little bit awkward in net. He's going to try to get the other boost as well. Popping it up. Angel's going to be able to clear it away, though. Now, Angel with a lot of offensive pressure. Beanboy is struggling to get back. Angel gets a miss, though. Steals Beanboy's boost, however, and he gets a shot in the top left, just off the post. Now, Beanboy looking to bring some offensive pressure of his own, but Angel with full boost. Probably doing probably doing well on defense.
Good touch. I mean, I think Beanboy was just waiting there on that midfield boost to try and get that one before Angel got anything left. And that's a bad flick from Angel. It's way too high, and he doesn't have any boost to recover it. It's a free goal for Beanboy. And this game is still tied up. It's 4-4. And there's 2 minutes left. If Beanboy can get any sort of offensive pressure here and just get a couple of, easy goals, maybe demo Angel, maybe get, catch him off guard a little bit, this could be a 1v1 win for Beanboy and a solid 2-0 lead in the series for Bob and the Buoys.
Yeah, and of course the 2-0 lead is exactly what you want to see in a best of seven. Oh, Beanboy with the shot!
What is he doing?
Bar down shot from Beanboy. If that went anywhere else, I think Angel was saving that if it didn't hit the bar. Oh yeah, amazing placement from Beanboy there to bounce it off the bar. Wow. And now Beanboy with the 1-goal lead going into 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. We'll see if he's able to keep this offensive pressure going. Gets a kickoff toward Angel's net. Now looks like Angel's going to be able to get back in time to grab the boost and possession. Now Angel looking to get the offensive push. Beanboy's going to have to figure out a lot to do here to stop Angel from getting past him. Amazing 50 from Beanboy. And Angel gets the demo.
And he's going to get a shot on that. I mean, yeah. I take it back, first of all. I did not say, I said, what is he doing? Because I was amazed at the fact that Angel would just let that go in off of a fake kickoff, not even putting up a challenge. A good shot there from Bean, obviously, on that kickoff, but Angel just had his game tapped out, and so he was unable to save that. My fault, Angel. That's still unfortunate. And, yeah, I mean, it's still tied. Still a minute and a half to play. Beanboy has been definitely putting on that aggressive pressure, but he's still got to make sure that his defense stays strong. I think he got lured in too much by the boost there. And Angel's going to put one back into the back of the net and put himself up one more again. But so far, I've still been really impressed from what I've seen from Bean.
And we have seen a couple of, kickoff goals come out from Angel here. And Beanboy does have a little bit of a slower kickoff, just doing the wave dash. I think Angel's doing the speed flip. So if Angel's able to figure out how to counter Beanboy's kickoff, he might be able to do get a lot more kickoff goals. But here we have Angel going for the double touch, gets it past Bean, and it's in off the post. Man, Angel really seems to be able to step up in offense with this last minute and 30 remaining. And we'll see if Bean Boy is able to regain. He's got a minute and 11 left. There's a lot of time in 1v1s, but we'll just see how this kickoff goes.
I think that this kickoff is really going to have to determine what gets Bean Boy to come back into this game here because, well, good try from a fake kickoff there. I mean, that's honestly still looking good from Bean Boy. He's tried something new, and I think, you know, we've seen those fake kickoffs from him in the past, and they have worked sometimes. As Angel demoed, he is, but it's not a good touch from Bean Boy. He's just not going to be able to capitalize on that. And a little heavy there as well. Goes for a 50 early, and he's going to backflip and probably keep this controlled. Angel has gone for all different boosts, though. Bean Boy should be able to go for one of his classic does nothing in the air except hits the ball and aerials it into the back of the net. Oh, he goes for a flip reset. I lied. Oh my god, he almost had that. Okay, my fault, Bean Boy. Damn, I see you. I thought that he was just going to go for one of those air... I mean, those air dribbles... He's got something named the Bean Flick, and I don't know if any of you guys know about it.
Yeah.
But he just flicks the ball, a musty flick on the ground, essentially. That's what he calls it, the Bean Flick. And I think it's fair to say that he knows how to do that well. But those air dribbles, I think, are just as good of a mechanic for him to name after himself. I mean, a bean dribble, a bean air dribble. I don't know, anything. The jumping bean. There you go. That's what I think Bava said it earlier in the chat, and that's smart there. Thank you for that. I mean, yeah, jumping bean. I mean, that's such an air dribble that all he plans to do is just put it in the back of the net off of a a nice little couple touches. Nothing fancy in the air, nothing needed really to put it in the back of the opponent's net. But unfortunately, the jumping bean just jumps no more as Angel is going to take that boost. He's going to put it up, and Bean Boy just doesn't have enough to keep it up here. He does, but unfortunately, Angel is up 2 goals, and that's going to give him the 1v1 win. A really, really close game that we've seen so far from these two players, and Bean really, did his team proud, and I'm sure that they'll be able to at least make sure that the momentum does not fall on the side of Googly Boogly for this next 3v3. And I'm just waffling here as I'm waiting for these two players to put it down on the ground. Like, can they just touch the ball out of the ground already? Okay, they're not going to.
Yeah, if you guys were watching the last series, Collie did this very similar thing at 1v1 or in the 1v1. Where he just kept the ball up and started dribbling it until one of the other players from the other team jumped in and stopped it.
Arya asked me, he was like, "Can I join?" And I was like, "Yes." It was funny.
Yeah, they're keeping it up for a long time, but it looks like it's gonna drop. Yeah, they don't want to keep us here all night, but I think that was Collie's intention, keep us there all night. Luckily, Angel and Bean Boy are generous enough to let the ball drop so we can hop into the next match.
I mean, that's just a good touch there, from Angel to put it down on the ground. I think he was almost going for a double touch, but unfortunately, just a good touch will have to suffice. He wasn't able to clip on Bean Boy at the end there. And a good 1v1, a really, really good 1v1. I think from both of these players, they've played very strong. Angel just looked a little bit weak on defense in the certain times that Bean Boy was able to put that aggression and demos to a great effect. And Bean Boy just unfortunately also, I think both players were lacking on defense. We got 12 goals scored total, and unfortunately, it goes the way 7-5 of Angel, but Bean Boy absolutely should be proud of his 1v1 performance there. And I hope to see more of it in the future because he's really got something to prove there for all players. But now we're moving back to 3v3. Nightmare, what do you think? Who's going to take this one? Just a quick prediction. Just give me a name off the top of your head. Who you got?
Googly Boogly.
He's got Googly Boogly for 3.
I think Angel's gonna be able to take this off the momentum. We've seen that a lot in this league, and in this league, just that 1v1 momentum carrying through into the 3v3, 3v3. But I do know that Bean Boy is a very composed player when it comes to the mentality, and that 1v1's not gonna break him at all. He's gonna be able to play strong as 3v3, so it's gonna be close. But I think Googly Boogly might be able to take that momentum.
I think so too. We're just gonna have to see what happens here. We're gonna put all of these players back in 3v3, and yeah, I mean, I think either way, it's still going to be a good threes game here in game 3. But yeah, I mean, in the past series, we saw. I'm gonna recap it for you. I mean, Knife to Meet You took game 1. Doug Esports with a game 2 1v1 just immediately transferred that momentum to game 3, and on the other, or sorry. Did I say that the wrong way? No, I said it the wrong way. It doesn't matter though. Anyways, every match that went 2v2, 1v1, or 2v2 in the past series, immediately that 3v3 game after was won by the same team that had just won the previous match. So the momentum is really key in these, in this crew battle format, especially because both of these teams have really solid 1v1 and 2v2 pairings, and they're both going to be trying to keep it, close against each other. Googly Boogly probably do have to win this one though if they want a good chance of winning the series. I mean, going down 2-1 against Bava and the Buoys here, and then making it 3-1 after Bava and Katala probably have a good chance of winning that 2v2 is a really scary prospect. And they know that the pink team, the pink team themselves, they know that they have to do something special, and that's off a good start there from Angel. I mean, a good save, and it's just going to keep it away from the shot. that was, threatening to go into the back of their net there. Beanboy with such an aggressive jump for the ball and a demo as well, and Bava's almost there to capitalize it. Where's Katala? Is he going to be able to go for it? Yes, he is, and it's behind Fear. He turns, just not able to power slide enough to catch that ball off of the backside of his net, and back post Katala strikes again.
Yeah, there we go. Fear looked like he just pushed a little bit too far away from that back post, leaving an open shot for Kotala. A very good placement from him there. And yeah, it looks like Bava and the Boosh are going to take the first goal and might be able to bring some momentum. Oh, and then Beanboy with a goal off the kickoff. Oh man, 2 goals in under a minute.
What a touch.
Like, really good play from Bava and the Buoys. And honestly, I might have just, my prediction might fall here.
Maybe the caster curse is transferred over to you. I think Beanboy left it on your side when he left to go play with his team. But it's just, honestly, so far the pressure from Bava and the Buoys is what I talked about from the first game. Although, as I say that, Fear
maybe the caster
gonna
curse
do
reversed it.
maybe. I think Fear just did exactly the same thing that Beanboy did on the previous kickoff. Both of the kickoffs falling and the back player not able to get there. That's kind of a quid pro quo. I think that's the saying. I don't even know if I used it right. But anyways, I mean, back-to-back kickoff goals. But so far, like I said, the pressure from Bava and the Buoys is definitely not lacking anymore. That game 1 really just looked like a good defensive showing, especially when Googly Boogly was putting so much pressure onto their half. But so far, the offense from Bava especially is just too much to handle for the pink team.
Yeah, Bava and the Buoys doing a really good job offensively. And it was just that kickoff goal that they got scored on. So if they're able to figure that out on kickoffs and make sure that doesn't happen again, they have a really strong chance in winning this match. So here we got another kickoff. We'll see how it goes. And Fear's able to win it. Almost had the same exact kickoff that he had when he scored. But they're able to keep it out this time. Now Beanboy looking to go for the corner read. Gets the pass. And Vision's able to clear it away. But Bava's there to get the shot. Hits it up to the backboard. Now Angel against Beanboy in a 1v1. Just like we watched before. And Beanboy's able to get the save. Now we got Fear keeping pressure for Googly Boogly. Almost gets the bump. Not quite able to connect though. Now Fear looking to get the pass mid. No one's up for Bava and the Buoys. It looks like a free shot off the post. Another shot coming in from Fear. It's off the post again. And Vision's off the post again. Just for Angel to be able to clean it up. Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what just happened. I mean, that's just like 3 posts back to back. Every player from Googly Boogly just wanted to hit the post once for a little good luck. I think almost all of them were on the right post. That first one from Angel off the left. But I mean, good pressure. Like I said, the Bava and the Buoys pressure, just, it's been good, but Googly Boogly are proving that the pressure that they had in game 1 is just not gone anywhere, especially when they know that they have to pepper the navy blue net, because they know that there's got to be some sort of offensive pressure first if you want to get a goal. You can't get one of those cheap goals if you want to keep that momentum going. Kotala just not able to touch it there. He is going to put it onto the sidewall, and Angel doesn't look like he's going to be able to read it. Calls it off instead, leaves it for Visions, who just also not able to touch it. Angel into the middle, though. A good touch from Bava. Can he get a bump on Fear in the back line? Yes, he can, and Kotala just there to clean it up. I don't think Fear was getting it either way, because Kotala just knows how to place these shots. Both of them have gone right post behind Fear, and he's just been unable to do anything.
Yeah, and I think this is just a very back and forth game. Both teams doing very good on offense, but lacking a little bit on defense. So especially Googly Boogly, if they're able to work on their defense a little bit, I think they might have a chance of coming back here. But yeah, both teams, they still have a little bit of time left. This is a best of 7 series, so we have a couple more games after this one. But here we got Kotala getting a 50 pass Angleller. And now Fear trying to get it away from Kotala, trying to get the pressure back to Googly Boogly's side as they need 2 goals. Half the game still remaining, but Kotala is able to get a shot off the crossbar, and it bounces out. Now Fear is able to clear it over to Angel. He's going to go for the double touch off the corner, but it doesn't quite reach the corner. Now Fear looking to get it mid, but Beanboy's there to clear it out. Perfect interception from him. Angel trying to get it past Bava. Bava being a little bit of a annoyance in the corner there for them. And oh man, lots of pressure coming out from Bava and the Buoys here.
This guy has taken like 650s. What is Bava doing? I mean, his Fennec has got to be hitting the gym more than anyone else, especially because all of these touches from him have just been so strong. There's another 50 from Beanboy. It's almost like Bava and the Buoys don't want the ball to go into their own half. That's called Rocket League, I think, when you don't want the ball to go into your own half. But I mean, still, what just such physical play there from Bava and the Buoys, challenging everything. They have no fear against this Googly Boogly team. Even if Fear is on the other team, they don't have any regard for it. Bava with a good touch, and Visions almost able to, to get a good recovery there, but Kotala is going to get a good touch, and Beanboy cleans it up there for his teammate. The touch into the middle. Is Bava there? He puts it on the backboard. Can't Bean follow it? He doesn't have enough boost. Left to 50 it up into the corner. Another touch there, and just, I mean, this is immense pressure from Bava and the Buoys. They don't want anything to slip through their offensive attack here.
Yeah, here we got Bean Boy looking for the pass over to Bava. Almost gets a 5th goal, but denied by Angel. Now, Angel gets the sidewall read. Low on boost, though. Oh, he takes the corner. What a spawn. Now it's a lot of pressure for Googly Boogly. Angel gets the demo. Fear not quite able to connect with the ball, though. Now, Fear a little bit awkward on the wall, trying to just keep possession. But Bean Boy's able to get it past him. Now, Vision's looking to pass it over to Angel. Now, Angel going off the wall, looking for the pass mid. Gets it past Kotala. Now, Vision's able to get the shot. Just misses it. But Googly Boogly looking to keep the pressure on Bava on the Boogly side of the field. Almost another shot from Fear. Angel trying to get it mid. Vision's not able to reach it. Bean Boy gets the beat. Now Fear's left alone to defend in the net. Bean Boy trying to get it over to Bava, but Angel's able to intercept it. And now we have Fear waiting up on the wall. Low boost though. Gets the pass over to Visions. Bava's able to take it away. Now Visions trying to pop it up for the last effort from Googly Boogly. And Fear's going to clear it out, and that's going to be the game.
That is game, and like I said, Bava and the Buoys have put themselves up 2-1 in the series. That is not at all what Googly Boogly had hoped for. I mean, oh boy. It's scary. It's scary now because you have to go up against Bava and Kotala in 2s, and I know that when I played them, I was, sweating because damn, those two are really good. I mean, they took it to me and Arya, and I always provide anecdotal evidence here because we've played all of these teams before. I played Bava and the Buoys, and they're really good. Like I said, Bava and Kotala took us to like a 3-4 minute overtime, if I remember correctly, where we were still able to lock it up. But the 2v2 performance from these two is going to be really scary, especially because it's going to be Visions, the sub, a little bit of a question mark coming into the series, but from now on, I think he's proven that he's here to stay. But he is going to have to take himself and Fear and try and put up a good fight against Bava and Kotala.
Yeah, and one thing I will say is I know Bava is a very good, he's very strong offensively in 2s, and if Kotala is just able to back him up, it'll be really difficult for Visions and Fear to be able to regain. So if Visions and Fear are just able to get it past Bava, they might have an opportunity to bring it back. But it'll be a very, very interesting 2v2. I do see Bava and Kotala taking this, but if Visions and Fear are there for the upset, then I'm all for it. Let's do it.
I do too. I see Bava and the Buoys taking this too, but Googly Boogly, they're going to have to prove us wrong here. Vision's subbing in. He's going to have to do something here to make sure that his players are able to capitalize off of, a little bit of weakness. I mean, we have seen weakness from Bava and Kotala in the past. I mean, the fact that they went 0-3 off of the first 3 games of the season proves that this team can be beat. But especially in 2s, I think that there's very few opportunities that this team is going to have the very few opportunities that Googly Boogly is going to have to be able to put enough pressure on Bava and Kotala to make them crack. But we're going to have to see here a good kickoff there from Bava. That's going to start off the pressure onto the pink half. Fear is going to get a tap. Bava chooses not to go for it immediately, but then does get a good challenge. Vision's up for it as well. Touch off the ceiling. No one's there to follow it up, and he's got just not enough boost to follow it himself either. Bava jumps, and so does Fear. They both miss. I don't know what happened there, but the offensive pressure, I think Bava could have taken his time. It didn't look like Visions was challenging too quickly. But a good pass over to Fear and a good 50 almost allows for a pink offensive push. And Fear's just going to continue this aggression. I mean, I think that they want to know that, they want Bava and the Buoys to know that they're not going to lay down and just, let themselves get run over by this, navy blue team that's been so aggressive in 2v2s and so, so offensive, and Bava is just gonna try and continue to put pressure onto the pink side of the net. But Fear, I mean, like I said, that aggression is gonna have to be what gets them back into the series.
Yeah, but honestly, a great start from Googly Boogly, just able to keep that pressure. They've been doing a really good job offensively. Almost have another opportunity on net there. Kotala not able to get the clear, and Fear gets the first goal of the match. And here we go, Googly Boogly looking to take this 2v2.
Oh my god, I mean, I think maybe Kotala thought that Visions was hitting it, but even then, the ball was past both of them, and neither of them could get there. Fear just faster than Bava, the aggression, still putting shots onto the navy blue net, and I think he knows that he's going to have to continue this aggression. Oh, Bava puts it wide, and for as much as we've seen, good 2v2 play out of Bava and Kotala, we've also seen a couple inconsistencies in certain situations. I believe, and I'm not sure how long ago this was. Oh, a good shot there from Bava. He's going to tie it back up. But I remember Bava and Kotala losing a 2v2 game that they probably shouldn't have earlier in the season, and I don't remember against who. But so far, I think they're still holding their own against Visions and Fear. They still have a good chance to take this. So does Googly Boogly, though. I've been impressed with Fear's play in 2v2 so far. And I think either team could really win this one.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out. 1-1. Lots of Rocket League left to play in this game, especially 2v2. 2v2 can be a very high scoring game, but it can also be very low. It's very 50-50 on that. And I'm excited to see which team is able to capitalize more here. As Fear looking to take it off the corner. He has a lot of boost to work with. Almost gets it past Bava. Bava's able to clear over to the corner now. Visions trying to get a look, but Bava's getting the demo. Bava going for the bump on Fear as well, leaving it for Kotala to go for the solo play. Kotala going up to the backboard, but an amazing clear from Visions leaves Bava in a little bit of an awkward situation, as Fear's got good boost to work with, trying to get it past him. Backflips it past one. Now Bava looking to get it out of his half, but Fear's just being a nuisance in the corner. And Kotala with the whip, leaving Bava to take it away. Bava looking to go up the wall here. Might be able to go for a solo play. Fakes it past one.
Oh, he left it, though.
A little bit of a interesting
Get it too
flip
far
there.
away. Yeah.
Tries to get it down mid. Fear with a great 50 away. And man, this is just a really good 2v2 match so far.
This is a deadlock so far. I mean, there's nothing else to be said. Both of these teams have shown one moment of offensive pressure, or offensive brilliance rather, because the pressure has been there for both teams. But they were both only able to capitalize on it once so far. And so far the defense has been measuring up to each other's standards just as much as the offense has. Good touch there from Bava. Fear pops it a little bit weakly in front of the net, and Kotala is going to be able to be there to clean that up. And I mean, man, that's such a good pop there from Bava. That 2v2 awareness, he knows exactly what he had to do in that situation, and just laid it up for Kotala, and Kotala was able to put it in the back of the net pretty handily.
Yeah, really close to getting that save. Looks like a little bit of an unfortunate touch from Fear, though. If they're able to get those touches on defense a little bit stronger, they might be able to keep it away from their net. Here you have Visions looking to touch it down to his teammate.
Yep.
But Kotala's there to intercept. Look for the waterfall. Almost gets the double. Now Bava's in a little bit awkward spot. Backflips. Get the ball. Kotala looking to keep the pressure up for Bava and the buoys. Going for the corner read. Almost gets it. Now Vision's going to be able to clear it out.
Oh, yes, good. Take control, grab the boost. Yeah, Bava knows exactly what he's doing in this situation. I'm sure he's been in it a million times. You know, I think he usually thinks of these games not unlike, you know, ranked, because the way that he sometimes goes for these solo plays, I think he's just trying to style on the opponents. And if that confidence is what, you know, is going to win him the games, then that's exactly all he needs to do. That one's just rolling in. Bava just lays it further closer to the center, but Kotala, I mean, the shot there and the challenge, and then another touch there to get it over the last Googly Boogly defender, just going to allow for such an easy lay-in for Bava. And so far, I mean, like I said, it's really threatening when a team is up on match point, and they're going to have 3 match points if they win this game. And Googly Boogly are going to have to take, like I said, 3 games in a row if they're going to want to win this series, and that's not something that you want to do, especially not against Bava and the Buoys, who have proven that they're just able to, especially because now think about this. If Bava and the Buoys wins this game, they're going to be up 3-1 in the series. Or sorry, what will it be? It'll be
3-1.
Yeah. It'll be 3-1. They're going to be up 3-1, and the way the crew battles works is the loser of game 5 is going to get to choose the game mode. So they're going to be able to choose probably 2s again, and Googly Boogly might have to put in Angel and Visions to try and counteract Bava and Kotala, because if they lose game 5, they still have a game 6 where they can choose who to put in, and then game 7 even on top of that if it goes that far. I mean, Bava and the Buoys looking to put themselves in the perfect position to take this series.
Yeah, and down 3-1 at best of 7. That is a very high hill to climb back from. But hopefully Googly Boogly is able to figure something out and make the series a little more interesting for us. As Visions is able to get a shot.
Oh.
Not quite able to get it on net, though, off the post. Now we got Fear trying to get it mid, but Bava's just getting a great 50, and they're just looking really composed in this 2v2 matchup. Bava and Kotala have really stepped it up in the second half of this game. After that first half, everything kind of looked a little bit shaky. Both teams not able to get any goals, but Bava and Kotala did a really good job of keeping that offensive pressure and finishing the goals when they need to.
Good 50 there from Visions, though. I mean, I've seen just so many Fennecs on the field. It's kind of hard to see, considering I don't like. It's not that I don't like the Fennec. I just haven't given it enough of a chance. But still, 3 Fennecs versus 1 Octane Fear, the lone, you know, the outlier in the situation here. But like I said, that Fennec, you know, it's very important because these 50s that I've seen from these players, especially from Bava and the Buoys, have just been so strong. And Googly Boogly at this point unable to contend with the power of the Fennec on those 50-50s. And another good touch there from Katala, just beating Visions to that ball. No need to even go for a 50 there. And Bava there to clean it up. Fear unable to save it again. The ball's gone behind him into the back right post for like the third time this series. Eventually, I think he'll probably get a save there. We'll see though.
Yeah. All right. After this game, is going to be a lot of pressure on Googly Boogly going into this next 3v3 match on match point, and hopefully they're able to stay composed, not get too much in their heads. But if it does turn out Bava and the Booglies do take this next 3v3, they still have the losers bracket. Googly Boogly will be going off to face it would be you guys, right?
Yeah.
In the
It
next
would be
series.
us, yeah. And we're
Yeah.
gonna hope that they said tactical timeout. Nah. Injury on the field, he said. What happened? Oh, he's about to. Katala got nose
Oh
blood.
no!
Okay, you know what? We are gonna time it out. We're
Yep.
gonna take a break.
Yeah,
Tell
I
him
guess
to
it's first time out
stay
of the
safe.
league.
Facts.
Yeah.
First time out of the league. Hold on.
Well, hopefully he can get this resolved pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Um,
we're just gonna have a little bit of a podcast moment here,
given
right?
given Googly Boogly though, they might actually enjoy this. They have a little
True.
bit of time to figure things out, talk through it, and figure out what they can do to take the rest of this series.
Oh
So
yeah.
honestly, this is a pretty good situation for Googly Boogly to be in right now.
It is a good situation, and I think that they, I think that sorry, it's not. Okay, it's not really a good situation. It's the best possible scenario in
Yeah,
this
yeah,
case
yeah.
because, to be
For
honest,
sure.
they're down. They're on match point. Like no one wants to be on match point. But still, good play from Googly Boogly so far has at least kept them in the series, especially that 1v1 from Angel. But even that looked a little bit weak against Beanboy. We've seen such 1v1 dominance from him in the past that when it does come down to it, it's almost like a question mark if he starts even dropping multiple goals to an opponent. Let alone it being a 2-goal game. And that one was close. That one was definitely close. I think the 3v3s just, they were kind of close. The first game, maybe more than the third game. But I think so far, other than that 1v1, Bob and the Boogies have just been rampaging through Googly Boogly. And they're just proving that 4-game win streak, they want to make it 5.
Yeah, and even if they do, if Googly Boogly ends up taking this, Bava and the Boogies do have that choice to choose 1v1 or 2v2 for the next game. And after seeing Bava and Kotala's showing in that 2v2, it's going to be really tough for Googly Boogly to come back.
It's going to be really tough. It's going to be really tough. And I think for Googly Boogly, I think it has to be Angel to step up a little bit more. I mean, Visions has been pretty much fitting into that sub position that, Googly Boogly wanted him to be in. And they've proven that, Visions at least has proven himself that he's been able to put good challenges when he's needed. He's been able to get good passes when he needs, good shots when he's needed, et cetera, for Googly Boogly. And, they can't be complaining at all about his performance. But, Fear has also been playing very solid. And I think Angel just needs to step up a little bit more as captain and try and coordinate a little bit better. Some of the defensive mistakes, the lackluster performances on the back line from Googly Boogly have been what have allowed Baba and the Buoys to put the ball into the back of the pink net repeatedly. And it's that offensive pressure that's been completely converted by Baba and the Buoys into a 3-1 series lead. And they're on match point now 3 times. All they need is 1. And they're moving on to the upper finals to play against Doug Esports.
Have you have any updates yet? No.
I don't know.
All
No
right.
updates. I'm just sitting here waiting in the chat. We'll
Nope.
all see it at the same time.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well, hopefully we can get back
hopefully
to
our
this
players
match
can stay
soon.
safe.
Yeah, but I'm really hoping Googly Boogly is taking this time, kind of as a tactical timeout, just talking through what they can do, and especially just Angel being team captain, hopefully taking little bit more of that captain role and just kind of rallying his team together after that loss in the 2v2.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be hard to bounce back mentally, so especially on match point, like that's so much pressure. But should be that.
He says, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Yeah. Oh, that might mean
Where's
it's
my
gonna take
makeup artist?
longer, man.
Can we touched up more? Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get them back on the field here. I mean, we want our player safety to be the number one priority. But I mean, so far, let's have a little moment and let's just sit and think about how this series has gone so far. We saw good play from Googly Boogly in the first game, especially that 3v3 game 1 was really important for them because they came in with a lot of confidence. I mean, knowing that they're the number 2 seed over Bob and the Booze number 3, good start there from them. Although, like I said, that question mark from Visions, even there, it was completely filled. I mean, we knew that his performance was going to be very solid no matter what, considering the position that he got picked in the draft. But on top of that, the fact that Googly Boogly was able to put good pressure on Bob and the Buoys and almost take game 1, but Bob and the Buoys been too strong. Angel with a good 1v1 win in game 2, and in game 3 just looked even stronger from Bob and the Buoys. And then on top of that, game 4, another loss. But we've got our player back, Nightmare.
Ooh,
We're good.
let's go.
He's healthy. I hope he's not
Looks like
bleeding
he's
anymore.
ready.
We're
Yeah,
gonna go
maybe
ahead and
maybe he
at least
shoved
pick him
a
up.
tissue up his nose and said, "Good to go."
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah.
hopefully,
We should be good.
hopefully it doesn't affect his gameplay here.
I hope not. We've got another 3v3. This is game 5. Bava and the Buoys on match point, and they're gonna hope that they can take a win here. Where's Fear? We've lost Fear. Where'd Fear go?
Uh-oh. He
Fear.
is nowhere to be seen. There he is.
We're good.
All right,
We got
we're
all the
good.
players
Let's
on.
go. Yes, sir.
Average Arizona Summer League production, but it's okay. We've got it figured out. Pink and blue fully back on the field. And into game 5, can Bava and the Buoys take a 4-1 lead here, or will Googly Boogly start that long road to a comeback? That's a good bump and almost a good start there from Angel. Just talking about it on that little pause we had there, I think maybe he heard me. He knows that he has to step up more as a captain, and off that bump, that's going to be a really good first attempt to try that one out. Beanboy backflips, so Kotala is still able to challenge for his teammate. And I think the full team chemistry from Bob and the Buoys has been proving to be, completely overriding anything that Googly Boogly are able to put on defense on offense, because they've had the chemistry of playing together, of being there for each other through thick and thin. I'm making it sound like a romance or something, but it's not. I mean, maybe. Who knows what's going on in the Bava and the Buoys camp? But their chemistry has been building over this entire season. Getting 4 wins in a row is absolutely nothing to scoff at. And Googly Boogly, on the other hand, have a sub jumping in for their player who was unable to make it. And a good touch there from Angel, almost able to clean it up. But Bava there for saving, for saving the day a million times. I think he's done it in this series. Especially for his team. Like I said, he is just a really valuable captain for that reason exactly. But so far, he's been able to get good pressure on for Bob and the Buoys and play that defense when he's needed, and he's going to get another save there.
Yeah, Bob with that great save. Might actually be a shot. Angel there to get the save, though. I couldn't see him at first. Wasn't sure if anyone was back, but Angel just there whenever he needs to be back. Angel looking to take this up. Doesn't have boost, though. Might be able to get it out to Visions. Beanboy with the pre-jump. It's like getting a little bit confident here. Angel gets the demo, though. Angel looking to get some pressure back. Beanboy trying to get it back over to his teammate. Kotala trying to clear it off the wall, go for the double. Fear passing it over to Visions. Now Visions gets demoed by Kotala, but Angel's there to capitalize. Now Angel hitting it up to the ceiling, going for the double touch, and it's just high off the crossbar. Now Beanboy pinches it out, and the pinches tonight have been absolutely crazy. Especially in that first series, if you guys were there. But Visions gonna have to do a little bit here in the save, and Kotala with the shot. And man, I couldn't tell how close Visions was to that. I thought he had the save at first, but looked like they got the smoke screen with the demo there.
Oh yeah,
he just got blinded.
Really close. Let's take a look. Yeah, he almost had that.
Man.
I think if he had just front flipped, he might have actually had a good chance of saving that. It was a good try there. And so far, Bob and the Buoys, I mean, still putting on even more offensive pressure than what we saw already in game 1 and game 3 was insane. And they're still pushing and pushing, just trying to get the ball into the back of the net. A good touch there from Bava, almost able to do exactly what I just said, put it in the back of the net. But Visions with a good save, and Angel unable to flick it over Beanboy. I think off of that first pressure that they had in the first couple minutes of this game. Since then, I haven't seen much out of Angel, and I need to see more, especially when that 1v1 looked pretty weak from him. But he's got to continue to keep the pressure on here and make sure that his team knows that they're not out of it yet. Beanboy almost getting
for the
an air bean flick. That's not how that works. But yeah,
the jumping bean flick.
Jumping bean flick. And we're just making up random names. I think hopefully he at least gives us some credit for all of these names we've got for him after the series. But a good touch there from being almost able to get that musty, but just not able to put it in the back of the net. It looks like almost a breakaway from Angel, but he's unable to catch that. Good touch from Kotala. Can he pass it off to Beanboy? Ooh, a miss, a fake rather, and a good 50, but no one there to capitalize.
Beanboy looking to keep the pressure on. Passes it over to Bava. Bava with the whiff. Almost looks like it's faking out the opponents though. Now Visions gonna get a good touch out, but none of his teammates are there to capitalize on it. So Bava's just gonna be able to regain, grab the boost, and take it back to the other side. Bava looking to go off the ceiling, passes it down. Might actually be a shot. Angel gets an amazing save on that. Now Kotala keeping it in. Beanboy there. Full boost, has a lot to work with. Bava hitting it up to the backboard, but Angel's going to clear it out. Now Kotala just waiting for them to clear it back to him. Beanboy going for the shot. Ooh, just off the crossbar, but Bava's going to be able to capitalize and put it right in the net.
Yep. I mean, again, offensive pressure. That's the word I've said a million times in the series, but for good reason. I mean, a good shot there from Bean. Even if it's off the crossbar, Vision's just not able to get a good enough save to clean that up for his team. And so far, I mean, very strong performances from both of these teams, but Bob and the Bowie is just still looking like the better team here. They're just straight up the better team, and an overcommit
Oh, there we
there.
have another
Boogly
shot
Boogly,
from Kotala
another
going
one.
into the back of the net.
That's just adding insult to injury at this point. I think the game might honestly be over at this point. Maybe even, you know,
Yeah.
well, if the game is over, the series is over. The game still possibly hanging in the balance, but I think Bob and the Buoys just look too strong right now.
Yeah, and let's hope that Googly Boogly, this isn't their last match of the night. If they end up losing this game, they still have another match against Knife to meet you. And we'll see if they're able to regain and figure anything out for that match, or if they're just going to keep showing off. Like, they're just kind of slacking right now in the defense. It seems like Bob and the Boos just get able to capitalize a lot and get a lot of free opportunities. But here we have Bava going toward his own net, trying to take it off the backboard. Clears it out toward Visions. Visions able to get a great 50. Now Angel not able to get the shot. Fear trying to keep it there. But Bava's going to try to take it back. Baba trying to clear it over Vision, but Vision gets the pass down to Angel. Angel just off the post and Bean with the amazing clear away from net. And now we have Fear pinching it off the wall, trying to get another pass mid. But Bava and Bean Boy are doing a really good job at clearing it away. And Bean Boy with the amazing aerial play off of Bava's pass, but just got saved away by Visions. And now Angel's trying to clear it out on their last chance here, the last push. They have to score here to have any kind of opportunity to get lucky with the kickoff goal.
Oh, a good touch. I mean, I think luck is at this point out of the question. Bava and the Buoys coming in a 4-game win streak. They're turning it 5. I mean, 4 series rather win streak. They're making it 5, and I think just such pressure from this team is going to get them this series win 4-1 at that. I mean, we saw the other one go 4-3, Dougie Sports versus Nice to Meet You, but for this one, 4-1 is really a statement for Bava and the Buoys. They said, Dougie Sports, you better watch out because we're coming after you next.
Yeah, and if we want to go ahead and we can check out the bracket after that match, it's going to be, we have the next match is going to be an actual elimination match. First elimination match of playoffs between Knife to Meet You and Googly Boogly. And I know you're going to be playing in that match, so I wish you good luck into that match. And yeah, I mean, I hope you're confident going into that. I would ask you what you're thinking about that match, but I mean, if you're playing in it,
I'm
might be a
confident.
little.
I'm confident.
Yeah.
I mean, after seeing that from Googly Boogly, I think we can take it against them. I mean, I think that's just the
Alright.
bottom line. I think that they need to step up more and make sure that their chemistry, even as limited as it is now, because they have a sub stepping in for one of their players, they need to make sure that that's even more on point than it has been. And yeah, I mean, we've got that match up next, and we're going to have to see what happens, hopefully up next, rather. We're going to see if we can continue the stream or not. If not, we can probably lay it in for another day, depending on if the schedule works or not. But I think if that game were to happen tonight, I would be confident. I think Googly Boogly also needs to get a good recovery and try their best to come up with something to counteract Knife to Meet You, especially because, you know, I know that we are not happy about. Well, we're fine with it, but you know, we are still hungry even after losing to Doug Esports. And
Yeah.
enough talking about that match, though. I think the more important match to talk about is Doug Esports versus Bava and the Buoys. I mean, both of these teams look so strong today. That's going to be an absolute banger, and that one will come for sure tomorrow. And we're going to have to see which team rather is going to be able to win that one, especially because Bava and the Buoys take it 4-1, but then again, Doug Esports also the #1 seed, and they have plenty of time to start figuring out their opponent before tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to have to see what we can get going in terms of another series, another match possibly. But anyways, Nightmare, any closing thoughts on that series that you have or not?
Honestly, I don't think I have anything more to say. Just really excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow night's going to be a very intense night, especially after tonight. We started off with a game 7, and you don't see that often. That was a really fun match to spectate.
Yeah.
And if that carries into tomorrow's gameplay, then it's going to be a very fun playoff to watch, and I'm really excited for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be it's gonna be a fun playoff to watch, and I think Doug Esports and Bava and the Buoys are both gonna be hungry for that win to put themselves directly into the grand finals. No dilly dallying around. They're just gonna put themselves right in a position to win, where the team from that lower bracket would have to bracket reset them. And either way, whichever team wins that one, I think the other team is gonna still be hungry to come back, and we could see a bracket reset in our final match for the Summer League, but that's too far ahead. We're going to cut to a break right now. Thank you for being here with me, Nightmare. And what a series from both teams. Bava and the Buoys taking it over Googly Boogly. Proved to just be the stronger team, but we're going to have to see what happens up next.
watching it end again and again. I feel it in waves, you follow me, drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be. Let me go. Left me in this mess, I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Couldn't get any closer. Tried to forget all that we had. I'm rolling like water in the sea. The memories crashing into me. So close to the edge of something so worth it. You had the world right at your feet. It almost is all we'll ever be. We can't get any Let me go. Left me in this mess, I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. Oh, you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Savoring this moment. Is this our last goodbye? Haven't we learned each other? I just wanna just pull away. I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed.